like I'm good to go. Check on one thing real quick. All right, that looks good. Okay, Waste Nights. Played it 2 days so far. Had some fun with it. I think it's pretty fun. But all I played so far is the solo adventure because it took 4 tries to get through that. Finally got a success, so now I play something else. No, my stream's not updating. Let's try this again. Okay, there it goes. Alright, so finally get to play another adventure. Okay, so Waste Nights. Adventuring around in post-apocalyptic Australia. Very Mad Maxian. Like I said, enjoying it so far. Alright, time for new adventure. Lost Garrison, and we'll need the Book of Tales. 250 pages of choose-your-own adventure-ish type stuff that we can encounter. Although, Lost Garrison starts here, so all this is for Lost Garrison. Yeah, lots of stuff that could happen. Alright, so let's read about this adventure. So this one is supposed to take 2 hours, although since I'm still fairly new to this and streaming it, now it's probably going to take 5 to 6 hours. Well, if I get through it, I don't have that much time today. If I get through it and don't die, 2 to 4 players, I'm going to play with 2, and it's supposed to be easy. So it was the last one. Once this village on the outskirts of Brisbane was called Tijikala. Now it's just ginger muds. In fact, it's ginger all around here, but no one has seen any mud since the last rain half a year ago. You're eating steaks, which Mama Joe is making on a grill fashioned out of a radiator. 3 days ago, side by side with her 5 sons, you were standing on a school bus turned glass house, shooting at a group of particularly nasty mutants who'd come from the ruins of the city. That's why you know you deserve these steaks. Your blissful calm is interrupted by shouting kids. They're pointing at something in the western sky. Whatever it is, it's hovering closer to the settlement. More similar shapes appear on the horizon, as if storm clouds were rolling toward you. Suddenly, there's a shot, and you almost let your beers fall to the ground. Oh, that would be horrible. One of the locals has decided to chase away the intruder. The closest shape becomes still. You hear a zing. A missile fired by the flying vessel blasts the hasty farmer off the face of the earth along with his house, and you're thrown to the ground by the explosion. You crawl behind cover. Everything is drowned in dust, though you can hear the whir of rotors over your heads. More shots echo in the haze, then salvos of automatic fire and explosions. What's happening here? The resistance is short and futile. You run away into the scrub, accompanied by the inhabitants of Ginger Muds, then watch the scene. When the dust settles, you realize that the village is burning. A swarm of small flying machines circles over the ruins of Brisbane a couple of times to disappear in the east a few minutes later. What are these? Drones from the US government ready to kill people? When you start putting out fires, the kids start to scream again. Maybe half a kilometer farther, you can see a single drone. Because to the best of your knowledge, that's what these machines should be called. Is it the same one which started all this? It makes a few circles over the area, then flies away west. Get a choice right away. Choose. You immediately start to follow the drone, not to let it out of your sight. You must learn what's happened here and avenge your friends from Ginger Mud. Or you stay to help the locals. If the drones were as aggressive before they reached the village, you will follow the trail of destruction they left and learn where they came from. Let's see. Let's go for vengeance. Alright, so C1. Although I think I could already have my characters set up, which I haven't done yet. Oh wait, we're in the back this time. Lost Garrison. Let's see, is there any... No little introduction here or anything. Alright, number 1. You don't have much time. The strange machine is quickly flying away. If you lose sight of it, you won't be able to locate it again. You say short farewells to Mama Joe and her family, then get into your vehicles and start the chase. Go to the plot sheet, drone chase. Okay? So in here we go to the plot sheet, drone chase. So trail of destruction would probably be if we chose the other option. Okay, so drone chase. Set up, place night figures on space 14. This is Ginger Muds on the outskirts of Brisbane. And then place the special marker on space 14. It represents the lone drone. That's this blue one. Place the tire marker on space 1 on the track. Well, I already have it there from playing before. Each round it moves up. Your goal is to follow the lone drone in order to get information about its origin and destination. Stay close to the special marker and collect as many challenge tokens as possible before the end of the game. Okay. Well, let's choose some characters. So, there are 13. That solo mission, you could only use 6 because they all had special things that could happen based on which one you picked. Well, now there are 13. I'm going to pick any 2. I'm just going to roll and see which ones I'm going to pick. 13, I'm going to pick the bottom one and then the 7th one. Okay, so let's see. Well, there's 13. I'm going to be Mr. Mall. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Zoe Shaw. Had her come up before. Alright, so those are my knights I'm going to use. Sure, why not? And then they're each going to get to pick a vehicle. Alright, which vehicle does Mr. Mall want? He's going to take the 11th one down. Zoe's going to take the 7th one down. And since I just haven't used much of these, I'm just doing it random just because that way I make sure I get to spread it out and use a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Zoe gets the muscle car. See, it's a medium vehicle. Whenever this vehicle suffers any vehicle damage, it suffers 1 additional vehicle damage. Ugh. And it only has chassis 5. That's not good. It has 4 movement, but each fuel you spend gives you 3 extra movement. Alright. Well, need to protect that from damage. She does have repair 4 though, so yeah, that's good at least. Okay. And Mr. Mall, what else does she have? Oh yeah, you can re-roll 1 botch. Okay. Mr. Mall has a special ability too, or a special trait. When you draw any gear cards, except when bartering, you may draw from the top of the discard pile, instead. Okay. So as gear gets used up, instead of drawing a new one, you can draw from the discard pile. Interesting. When your vehicle gets 2 extra capacity. All right. Repair 3, exploration 3. Okay. All right. Anyway, the 11th one down would have been whatever is above Harry the Camel. Dirt bike. Ooh, it only has 3 chassis. When performing the move action, you may spend 1 movement point less, minimum 1 movement point, to enter a mountains or scrub space. Oh, okay. So mountains and scrubs are 1 movement point, just like desert. All right. Mr. Mall is going to be able to get around quite a bit. All right. Let's see. They should have some gear as well from the starting gear, so they can each pick 1 armor and 2 weapons. In the starting gear, there are 4 pieces of armor and 6 weapons. So everybody would get 1 armor, 2 weapons. Unless you're playing with 4 players, then 2 people are only going to get 1 weapon. But, well, one of them is going to get a vest, one of them is going to get trash armor. And then, let's see. Well, Mr. Mall could use anything. Isn't better at any one thing. Zoe has her, she's a little better in guns, so maybe give her the shotgun. Let's see. Then there are a couple knives. There's the barbed wire club. I really like this one. And then there are pistols. So I'm thinking, let's see. Sawn-off shotgun's only one-handed. I don't know. Maybe the sawn-off shotgun and the knife, and then barbed wire club and a pistol for the other one. Yeah, they both have 2 white dice for blades, so yeah. Melee combat, that go to either one. But that way they at least each have 1 decent weapon. Okay, and then who gets the vest? I don't know. Let's give Zoe the vest. So Mr. Maul can have some trash armor. Alright, so that's the gear they're going to start with, and then they each get to start with 2 fuel, 2 ammo, 2 meds. That's the standard setup. That solo mission, it was a little different sometimes, but alright, there we go. Alright, so what did this say? Place. Oh, I need their figures. There they are. Okay, Zoe Shaw was in here. That's Zoe Shaw. We'll let her be orange. Mr. Maul is going to be blue. There's also green and yellow. But I'm not going to play 4-player. I would, except then I'd have to zoom out even more, and the board's already, everything's already small enough. So 2's plenty. And it's not a solo adventure, so you can't play with just 1. It goes there. Oops. All right, so what did this... Get these out of the way for now. All right, so this said, where am I starting? Place the knight figures on space 14. 13, 14. This is mud flats. Or I'm sorry, not mud flats, ginger muds. And the special marker is there. Alright, so right now everything's over here at 14. So I'm sure that drone's gonna move. Okay, so follow the drone. You cannot let the drone fly away too far. At the end of each round, at least 1 conscious knight has to be on the same or an adjacent space to the special marker. Well, Mr. Maul has really good movement because of the dirt bike, so that'll help. Otherwise, C80. Well, that's probably going to be a lost condition. Drone movement. The lone drone moves at the beginning of each round. Depending on the round number, it moves in the patrol mode or mission mode. The lone drone can move through and stop on crater spaces, but cannot leave the board. You know, one of the characters I think I had on a couple days ago can actually move into crater spaces. That was her special ability, but I didn't even notice it, I think. Wouldn't have mattered. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would have mattered, but whatever. So it can move through and stop on crater spaces, but can't leave the board. If it would leave the board, it stops on the last available space. All right, so patrol mode is rounds, the odd rounds. The first player rolls 1 white. Oh, who's first player? I mean, I'm playing both of them, so really I could just choose which one's first. But what you're supposed to do is everybody rolls 1 of each colored die and see how many successes. All right, Mr. Maul's player 1. So Mr. Maul's getting the player 1 token. 4-3. All right. First player rolls 1 white, 1 blue, and 1 red die. Plus, I'm rolling for both, so it really doesn't matter. But Mr. Maul's player 1. The white die indicates the lone drone's direction of movement, diagonally up or down as shown on the illustration to the right. Okay. The blue and red dice indicate the number of spaces the lone drone moves. For each success obtained on the blue and red dice, and a spade, is considered 2 successes. The lone drone moves 1 space in the direction indicated by the white die. Alright, so like, it would move 5. Ooh. And blank, it would go this way. So it would move 5 this way and end up right there. If that were what it's doing, but we're not going yet. What's next? When it's in mission mode, the even rounds, resolve the proper entry. Okay, so we have to read 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. It introduces a challenge token into the game. The token represents the lone drone's area of activity. Okay. Plot action. Only on a space. Ooh, and we have A, B, C, E, F could all show up. In the Wasteland decks. Plot drone, drone's activity. Only on a space with a challenge token. When you start performing, okay, so if you go onto a space with a challenge token, then you can do plot action. Resolve the entry match in your space. You will learn its number during the game. When the time marker would leave the track, and there are at least 2 challenge tokens on the plot sheet, C200, otherwise C160. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know. Well, so there will be 5 challenge tokens. I only need to get 2 of them. Actually, although you put them on success or failure, so it doesn't say you need successes. All right, so I'm thinking maybe one of the characters just chases around and makes sure I stay close to the drone, and the other one can try to do the challenges. I don't know. All right. Drone chase, and then we'd have a completely different thing to do if I'd stayed and tried to help the people at Ginger Muds. All right. Anything else I need for now? I think. Go over there. All right. I think we're all good to go. All right, now arranging this stuff so you can actually see everything. And there's enough space down here for Zoe Shaw. Let's see, she has a vest and then shotgun and knife. They're each one-handed, so she can equip both of those. Yeah, here, we'll do that. Okay, there she is, and then, oh, she needs an experience marker. Okay, and then Mr. Mall. How about we put him up here? Yeah, that's probably all out of the way. Oh. Fuel goes in the vehicle. And they're each going to get 2 actions. I'll use my coins for that. Come here. Now, is the first player the first player the entire time? Yeah, not that. Alright, since I've only played the solo adventure so far, I haven't played with multiple characters. Let me make sure. Alright. Alright, where would it say? Starting number knights. No. Experience points. Upgrade solo mode. Combat, other rules, wounds, gear cards. No. Alright, let's start from the start. Player setup. Choose starting gear, taking resources, guide, quick player setup. Come on, tell me about first player. Playing the game. Oh well, we'll say Mr. Maul's always first, since I don't know otherwise. I'll have to find that at another time. So yeah, maybe each round first player should change, maybe not, I don't know. That would make a difference. Let's get these dice that are out of the way. Okay, so I bet wherever it says roll one of each colored die, it'll tell me. Okay, so Mr. Maul, what is it? Blue, red, and a white. So the white one tells direction. Well, it only shows blank or, it says 1 to 2 successes. Alright, so the drone's going this way, and it only moves one space. Well, great. That'll make this one easy. They can stay right here. They don't even have to move. Although, well, there's not much to do, so... Okay. May as well move somewhere, do some exploring. I mean, it's going to continue moving this way, so at the very least, might want to get on the other side of it. Alright, so Mr. Maul. Mr. Maul is the one with the dirt bike, which has 4 movement, but mountains and scrub count as 1. So, well, for Mr. Maul, it's only 2 to get to here. Only one of them needs to be next to it. Let's leave Mr. Maul next to it. So Mr. Maul, let's have Mr. Maul move over to here. Alright, so that's first action. Okay, didn't go through anything dangerous, so I get to draw a Scrub Wasteland card. Oh, and this is Mr. Maul's experience tracker. What do we get? Ooh, an encounter. Except there's no H on this page, so this doesn't do anything. Goes up to H, huh? Alright, so there's no H, so we draw another one. Driller. Oh, this guy. I don't like this guy. Has threat 1 and armor piercing and is relentless. Mr. Maul is the one with the barbed wire club. And Mr. Maul will be using the barbed wire club. So these are Mr. Maul's dice. He'll get an experience point and 2 fuel, except his dirt bike's already full of fuel, so that doesn't do any good. If he's successful, he'll just get an experience point. Alright, threat 1. Oh, 2 extra damage. Man, that stinks. Let's see. So armor piercing, I can't use my armor to block any damage. Let's see, a spade will deal X damage, where X is the protection level of your equipped armor. Well, trash armor can only block 1, so a spade will deal 1 damage. Alright, he gets a blue and a green. Oops. I should take the result of that, which was blank, but no. Let's see, anything else? Nope, and they're both melee attackers, so they go at the same time. Driller gets 4. Alright, so Mr. Maul's taking 4 damage that cannot be blocked and is only dealing 1. Now I could break the barbed wire club and re-roll these if I want, but no, chances aren't great of getting 3 more successes. Alright, so I get nothing, but Mr. Maul does take 4 damage. Now the question is, well, all right, so Mr. Maul's other action, let's do some exploring. Let's see, he has exploration 3, so I can draw up to 3 of these cards if I don't like what I get. All right, he's on scrub, so 2 meds, but then 1 damage to the dirt bike. What is that? Oh yeah, the special ability it says up there was the everything's 1. Dirt bike only has 3. But 2 meds, that's nice. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll take that. All right, 2 meds. But the dirt bike takes 1 damage. 2 more and it'll have a malfunction. Well, it'll be wrecked and then acquire a malfunction. All right, so now Mr. Maul's all done. Okay, Zoe's turn. So first thing she'll do, now the question is, where? So on the next turn, the drone's going to be in mission mode. Now, well, where's it going to place a challenge token? Is it just going to be somewhere determined by this, or is it going to be somewhere determined by where this thing is? I don't know. I don't think it'll be determined by where this is, because you only have to do 2. Well, playing 2-player, I only have to do 2 of the challenges. So it's, I don't know, could be anywhere on here. Now, what'll really stink is if the drone's moving directly this way, and then I guess from there to there would be 1. When it goes across this, well, I need to get across the bridge and be next to it. Yeah, all right, she's just going to move kind of just toward the middle. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, it'll be nice if the drone ends up closer to here when it goes across to the other side. Because it's going to move 5 times. No, all right. Won't be for a while. All right, so let's see. How about, yeah, let's just do exploring first. So she's going to explore the desert. Let's see, and she has exploration 2. Ooh, gain 1 chosen resource. Let's see, she's the one with a gun. Gain 1 chosen resource. So I go with that, or I could draw 1 more, but I'll be stuck with it. Yeah, you know what? I'll take ammo. Ooh, if they're camping, they can trade resources too. So if one of them ends up not wanting a gun, they can give the other player the ammo, as long as they're on the same spot. All right. Okay, now let's move. Let's see. She's on the muscle car. It has 4 movement. And whenever it takes a damage, it takes an extra damage. Well, why would you want to use this? Oh, well, it does get 3 extra movement from fuel. Okay. All right, so 4 movement. Well, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go along the road here and go 2, 4, 2, yeah, let's just move over here to the desert. Or I could go 2, 3, 4, but I'll go through 2 alert tokens. Yeah, let's just go here and see what happens. All right, so move to there. I have 1 alert token. Hopefully it's an enemy, because if it's not an enemy card, it's going to take 2 vehicle damage plus 1, so I'll take 3 vehicle damage. Or if it's an enemy, they'll have armor piercing. All right, well I can accept that. Desert. Okay, so that's maybe one of these. Druids. So they have armor piercing. They do a ranged attack. Ooh, 2 greens and a blue? Come on. They have 4 hit points. Not going to be easy to kill. I get a med and an experience point if I can beat them. Oh, and if they're in the desert, they get a threat token. If it was highway, they would already have armor piercing anyway. This wouldn't do anything. Okay, another threat token. Let's see. If they roll a fate, they deal 2 damage. I also lose a resource. What do I want to lose? I don't want to lose any meds. And she's the one with the shotgun, so I don't want to lose any ammo. Mr. Maul is the one I want to try to make sure is always next to the drone, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take some fuel away. Alright. So they have armor piercing. They roll those. It's a ranged attack. Let's see. If I use the shotgun, I get 2 greens and 2 whites. There's a chance I can do 4 damage. Let's see. And if I roll a fate, I deal 2 damage, but the shotgun is gets broken from that. And the vest can block. No, can't block anything because of armor piercing. All right, they're both ranged attacks, so they go at the same time. Ow. 6? That could not have gone any worse. And 2. Ow. Yeah, I can block 2 with the vest, which I guess I will. Although, yeah, alright. 6, vest is broken. I did use an ammo for shooting the shotgun, but only did 2 damage. Well, that wasn't a very good first turn. Had a couple fights where I didn't kill anything, so I didn't get any rewards. Took lots of damage. Both characters took 4 damage. And that's after Zoe had to use her vest. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so that's the end of the round. So now it's up to 2. So this time it's on an even one, so we read, I'll just start with 5. Alright, so what happens? What's the drone's first mission? Oops, in the back. Lost Garrison. According to your observations, the drone spent a long while in this area. What was it looking for? Maybe it's worth making a recon and gathering more intel on the robot and its companions. Move the special marker to the desert space above space 13. Oh, alright. Ooh. Well, I got lucky there. Zoe's already there. Alright, so those can move it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely need... so Mr. Maul with his fuel is going to be handy. And place on this space a challenge token from the pool with the radiation danger icon. Where are the challenge tokens? Here we go. Place one of these on the space. Note in the Outback Chronicles, first contact with drone, 105. Any knight on this space may perform the plot action drone's activity to resolve entry 105. Okay. So yeah, Zoe's going to be able to do that right away. I think Mr. Maul should maybe move over to one of these spaces. Or Zoe will already be on this space or next to it. So actually Mr. Maul, maybe he should move over here just so he's in a better position to chase after the drone. Let's see, for him it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to there, which is what he has, right? Yes. Since for him, with a dirt bike, scrub and mountain only count as 1. Alright, so first contact with drone, 105. Now, So the radiation on that, I guess that means you move to it just like that. You move to it, you're going to pick up radiation. But Zoe's already there, so I don't think she picks up the radiation. I think that's just if you move to it. Okay. Have to note in the Outback Chronicles. All right. Okay, Outback Chronicles. So what am I on this time? Lost Garrison. I have Mr. Mall and Zoe Shaw. And first contact with drone 105. Okay. So since Mr. Mall's first player, you know what, I'm going to take one more quick check in this, see if I come across it. Definitely not in components. I feel like it should be in game setup. Should be here. Choose starting from the first player, so we're okay. Determine the first player. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about on there about first player moving. Okay, here's where it says about rounds. Yep, this doesn't say anything. Okay. So, Mr. Mall's first player. Oh, wait. And on here it said, so one important thing though. You have to have a conscious knight, so you can't move next to the drone and become unconscious, and that won't work. So it's probably best if Mr. Mall's chasing the drone as player one. Because if he, say, tried to move here so that he'd be next to the drone, but then had a fight and got knocked unconscious, well then Zoe would need to be in position. Alright, maybe you should move down toward Alice Offsprings. It might be useful to go to the city. Alright, well he can go 4, so let's see. I want to avoid any of these, and he has 4 damage, he has 8 health. Okay. So if he doesn't use any fuel, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get to there. Yeah, I think that's a decent position. So he's going to move to there. That's his first action. Didn't go through anything, but I need a wasteland card, and then he'll probably do some exploring, although maybe some camping. Tasmanian Devil, green and white. Threat 2. Only 2 hit points though, and I get a gear card. Oh yeah, his special thing is he can draw a gear card from the discard pile, but there is no discard pile yet. Alright, so he's going to use the barbed wire club. He'll get 2 green and 2 white dice. Tasmanian Devil gets these, but also threat 2. So 2 threat tokens. Oh, he has 3 health. Ah, 2 extra damage. Come on. Alright. Tasmanian Devil's a ranged attack, so it gets to go first. If it can knock me out, I don't get to fight back. Alright, good. 1, well, plus the 2, so 3. I'll probably block 1 with a vest. Yeah, I think so. And I got 2. So that's not enough since plus 1 health. So I failed to get any rewards again. Okay. And I took, if I break the vest, I take 2 damage. Well, fortunately, he has lots of meds. Maybe I should camp instead. He does need to heal if he doesn't want to get injured. Let's see. He could repair the trash armor and the dirt bike and heal all that health if he camps. Or I could explore. But, yeah, let's camp. Alright, so his other action is a camp action. Now, I'm trying to remember what happens. If say, Zoe moved over here and there's already a camp set up by Mr. Mall. Sharing space with other knights. When at least 2 knights are on the same space of the board, place a camp marker on their space. Well, yeah, so when I started off, could have been a camp marker. If one of the knights on the space performs a camp action, in addition to normal activities, you can trade. You can use repair to repair other people's stuff, and same with healing. Oh no, not the same with healing. Well, I guess you could trade though. Okay. Alright, so you can trade items with each other if somebody camps and they're on the same space. Alright, so he performed camp. I'm not going to actually put a camp marker on there though, so he'll spend 2 meds. Each one will heal 3 health. So that's 6. Okay, and then he can also perform repair. He has 3 repair. Trash armor only takes 1 to repair. And he has 2 left. Well, he can repair 1 damage to his dirt bike. Alright, so he's all done. So it's Zoe's turn. She's going to perform plot action 105. Try to do that challenge marker already. And I only need to get 2. But yeah, I also have to keep close to the drone. Yeah, it was 105. Okay, so let's see what happens. Lost Garrison, 105. The drone was hovering over this area not so long ago. After a few hours long search, you encounter a group of buildings next to a sandy road leading down a sharp slope. It's a huge farm built before the scourge. It's surrounded by green cornfields. Someone evidently takes care of this place. One of the fields is partially burned down and blackened, as if something fell right in the middle of it, but it's hard to say what it was. Choose, you go and greet the inhabitants, or you sneak toward the charred field. I don't know. I can see either way. Sneak toward the charred... Well, okay, so Zoe Shaw. Sneaking toward the charred field, I would bet there's a survival test. I get 2 white dice. You go and greet the inhabitants. Maybe there's a negotiate test. I get a white and a green. I don't know. Let's go and greet the inhabitants, see what happens. All right, C12. Yep, test negotiate, it says on here. You drive closer to the farm. A few people are working the fields. A few more are sitting on a wide porch. They're staring at you intently, and when you approach, one of the men aims a double-barrel shotgun at you. You see out of the corner of your eye that one of the drones is lying in the field. Kids are playing around its wreck. You point at the still smoking remnants and say, I came only for this, and I'll be on my way after I check it. The locals are still silently staring at you, so you add, these machines kill people. I want to destroy them. Test negotiate. I need 3 successes, which is not very likely with those, but it does say you may discard one chosen resource to obtain one additional success. Can I only do that once? I think it just says you may discard one chosen resource to obtain one additional success. Can I do 2 of those? Huh. I kind of want to do 2. Ooh, it's always resources. Kind of need all this stuff. All right, but yeah, I think I can only do it once. You know what? I'm going to go with fuel or meds. No, I'm going with an ammo. Okay, so that's 1 success. I need 2 more. Ooh, all right, got it. Nice. Success, C76. Go, says the one with the shotgun after a tense moment, gesturing toward the wreck. The kids are gone in no time as you walk, followed by the looks of wary adults. You squat next to the destroyed machine. Its armor, covered in military camo, bears an emblem, a bird inside a crowned circle. Have I seen that somewhere? Nah, maybe I haven't. All right, anyway. Gain 1 experience point. You succeed in the drone chase. Take the challenge token from your space and place it on the green space on the plot sheet. Note in the Outback Chronicles, Clue 1, bird in a crowned circle. All right, so Zoe gets 1 experience. I get the challenge token. That goes on the success part of the plot sheet. Man, I don't need 1 more. When the time marker would leave the track, and there are at least 2 challenge tokens on the plot sheet. Number of challenge tokens is however many players there are, so if you're playing 4-player, you have to do 4 of the 5 challenges. C200, otherwise C160. But I bet I don't know, I could probably do more than 2. Well, it'll all be about making sure I'm alive and near the drone all the time. That's Mr. Mall's job. Okay, so what else? Clue 1, bird in a crowned circle. Okay, that goes in the Outback Chronicle. It has been so noted. All right, that was Zoe's first turn. She could camp. Although she has nothing to repair. Oh no, the vest is broken. Let's see, she has 4 repair. I'm thinking she'll explore. Alright, so she's going to use her other action to explore. Try and get some more resources. Desert. 1 fuel, 1 ammo, and lose 1 health. I would like fuel and ammo. I mean, I'd like meds too. And she only has exploration 2, so I can only draw 1 more card if I don't want that. I'm going to take the resources. Fuel and ammo. But she takes 1 wound. Alright, so she's up to 5. 2 more, she'll get knocked unconscious. So she probably needs to camp. Okay, so that's it. Alright, that's it for the round. So now this goes up to 3. It's an odd round, so this time the drone is going to move again. So Mr. Mall gets to roll some dice. Ooh, it's going to move 5. Alright, and then I think it moves this way. Yes. Any successes on the white die, it moves this way. Then you add these up, see how far it moves. Well, good. It's moving toward... Ooh, it's going to go to the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I like that. Well, Mr. Mall's definitely going to the city, so I can take care of that. And then, Zoe, when it's her turn, let's see, that's cost 0, 1. It'll cost 7 to get there. She has 4 movement, and fuel adds 3. So she got to also go to Alice Offspring, which might be a good idea. But... Yeah, okay. I think when it's her turn, she's going to first do some more exploring, then move down here. She might get knocked unconscious when she gets here. But then she'll already be in the city at least, and that'll be the end of her turn. If she gets knocked unconscious, it'd be the end of her turn anyway, although that'd be the second action. Yeah, I think I like that. This might leave another challenge marker here too, in which case, well, they're both already on there. I don't have to worry about, well, like the last one. You know, if you have the challenge marker on there, I assume that means when you get there, you know what, maybe I should look that up. Might need to give Zoe 1 radiation. Let's see if there's some clarification. All right, challenge tokens. That doesn't help. But, let's see, threats, not threats, dangers. Dangers what I want. Danger icons, let's go to 6. I think it's just when you enter the space. Yeah, it says the knight's route goes through a space. The knight must resolve, so it's a route, so you have to be moving. Okay, so I think I was correct there. She was already there when the danger icon went on there, so I don't think it did anything. I'll try to clarify that later, after I'm done. All right. Well, it's Mr. Mall's turn. So one of them has to be next to or on top of the drone. Well, it's really going to stink when it's moving this way. Although, oh yeah, there's all that, so that when it moves, although it's not going to move next turn. Oh, but when it does the plot action, oh right, it probably won't be here. No, first time the plot action made it go specifically to that space. But this one could say it does a challenge token right where it is. Who knows? Unless it's a crater. I don't know. Yeah, let's just have them both move here. All right, so Mr. Mall first is going to move. So with the dirt bike, that's only 2 movement. That's fine. It has 4 movement. Now I'm in a scrub space, so I need a challenge card. All right, more enemies to fight. Oh, a red die. Red, green, and white. I don't like that. And G is get. The enemy suffers one additional damage from melee attacks. All right, that's good, because I'm going to be using the barbed wire club. Oh, but 5 health, probably not going to make it. Resolution: place a threat marker in your space. That stinks. Well, if I'm successful, I get a gear card and an experience point, but the only way I get 5... Well, I only have to deal 4 damage. But chances aren't good on that. Alright, so what do they get? They're both melee attacks, so they go at the same time. Oh, come on. 7? Yeah. Alright. That's the worst that could have been. And, oh, I got 3. What spades do with barbed wire club? Nothing. No, I can re-roll any of my dice to break the item. Barbed wire club, well, it only costs 1 to repair it, so yeah, you know what? I'm going to break it and re-roll these green ones. I just need 1 more success. Alright, well, there we go. Well, at least I finally killed something. But I'm taking 7 damage. I can break my trash armor to block 1. Yay. Alright, so I take 6 damage. Sorry, Mr. Maul. And then, yeah, the threat marker goes on this space. And I get an experience point and gear. Oops, that's the next one. Ooh, Mr. Maul got a katana. So another one-handed weapon. So I can replace one of those 2 things. Once per combat, you may suffer 1 damage to reroll any of your dice. Alright. Costs 4 to repair it. So that can only be repaired in town, but Mr. Maul is in town now. If I do repair it, then it rolls a green and a blue. Just a blue when it's broken. Okay, green and a blue. So that's a little better than the barbed wire club. Okay. Currently, since the barbed wire club's broken, well, Mr. Maul is going to visit town, so kind of wanted to barter, but now I need to heal again. And I'd like to repair this. The barbed wire club and the trash armor can get repaired sometime when Mr. Maul camps. Yeah, alright. So, katana, I am going to equip it. We can put it in for the barbed wire club. Because, yeah, blue and a green, that's a little better than 2 greens. Well, as soon as I repair it. Alright, so barbed wire club is now sitting in the dirt bike, which can only hold 3 pieces of gear. Oh, Mr. Maul gets 2 extra, though. So it can hold 5. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, well, at least I finally killed something, but, I mean, yeah, this is the worst possible outcome there. Was that twice in a row that happened? Okay, that was Mr. Maul's first turn, and now Mr. Maul's going to do a city action. But this means if Zoe goes here, then she's going to get a threat token, which that's not that bad. Now, yeah, the drone started off here. 5 is the most it can move. You'd expect it to be more like in one of these 2 spaces. So maybe it'd be better to leave Zoe somewhere like here and see where it moves it. Maybe it'll move it to 0. Alright, so let's see. She has the muscle car. She only has 4 movement, but a fuel can add 3. Let's see. Let's say she goes around this way. 1, 2, 3. That's 0. 4. Or end up here. 4. That's 2 threat tokens. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to spend a fuel. Then I only get 1 threat token. Yeah, it might be worth it. Yeah, no, I think it'd be better to have 1 player here, 1 knight up here. Plus, then Zoe's in a good position to cross over to the western part of the continent. Alright, but Mr. Maul is doing his city action. Okay, so in the city action, he's going to go to the quack, where he can deal repair 4 health, well, heal 4 health, and 1 radiation, but he doesn't have any radiation. And then he's also going to go to the workshop, where you can flip over 1 broken item of any repair value, so katana. Because the only way the katana can be repaired is if he's in a camp with Zoe, because she has 4 repair. Alright, so he's all done. So now Zoe gets to go, and like I said, I think she's going to move. Well, she has 5. No, she's exploring first, then she's moving. Because there's a pretty good chance she'll get knocked unconscious. Or I could camp and heal. If she gets knocked unconscious, so she'll get an injury, and then it'll be... I'll really want to go to a city. Because the quack can remove an injury. Yeah, I'm going to chance it with moving. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to explore first. Or I could camp, but then I won't have any more meds. Yeah, let's explore. Desert. And she has exploration 2. Give me meds. 1 fuel. Place a threat marker on your space. No, I don't want that. Alright, so she only gets to draw 1 more unless she spends some fuel. Ooh, okay. 1 ammo, 1 fuel, 1 med, 2 vehicle damage, which will really be 3 because of the muscle car. Well, that's alright. She can repair that. And I'm stuck with this one unless I spend fuel, but I'll take that because I get 1 of every resource. Yeah, 1 of each resource. Now the only thing I'm worried about is if I move, well, if my threat token I get gives me vehicle damage, it'll really be 2 vehicle damage, and then I'm gonna have a malfunction, which I don't want. But that'll only happen if I don't get an enemy, and most of the time you get an enemy. But I have 3 fuel now, each one adds 3, so if I spent a fuel I could go 7. Let's see, could I get around stuff? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I could get to here or here on 7, or, wait, yeah, I think I went this way before. No, 1, that's 0, 2, 3, 4, 0, 5. Ooh, how about to the mountains? Then I don't go through anything. Yeah, I think that'd be a good spot to be in. Although I think the mountains and the scrub have stronger enemies. That's what it's... I feel like that's been the case. From drawing cards here and there, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're about the same. Alright, so her second action is moving. I didn't go through any danger icons. Now we get to draw 1 of these wasteland cards for mountain and see what we get. Rat eaters. Yeah, they only have 3 health. She can use her shotgun. Oh, and they're melee. But they're relentless. They attack you no matter what. Yeah, that's too bad. Alright, she's going to use her shotgun. Alright, which is if you get a spade, it deals 2 damage, but you break the shotgun. If I use a knife, I'll roll 4 white dice. Alright, so they're relentless. That means, yeah, even if you use a ranged attack, they still get to attack, and they get 2 green dice. If you have any radiation, the enemy gains threat 1. I do not have any radiation. If they roll a fate, you suffer 1 radiation. Resolution. You may discard 1 fuel to remove this card from the game. Otherwise, shuffle it back into the deck. You get 1 experience for defeating them. They only have 3 hit points. They roll 2 green dice. Yeah, they can give you radiation. No, I'd rather shuffle it back into the deck. I don't want to spend fuel doing that. I mean, that's after I fight them. We'll leave them in there. Alright, so I have a ranged attack. I get to go first, but they're still going to get to fight back anyway. Alright, I need 3. Decent chances for 3. Nope. Zoe's been useless so far in fighting. Okay, what do they do? No damage, but radiation. Well, run radiation isn't too bad. I can heal that with 1 med, or if I'm in the city, or in a city. Queens Valley's right there. However, that'll probably take me too far away from the drone. Going to the quack heals 4 health and 1 radiation. I think that's right. Quack. Yeah, 1 radiation and 4 health. Or 4 wounds. Okay. So I got my radiation. No damage, though. I was expecting to be knocked unconscious. Now, do I want to spend the gas? No. Let's shuffle that back in. Why not? Alright, so that's it for the round. So this is going to go up to 4. They're going to get their actions back. And it's now an odd turn, so we get another challenge out there. But at least I'm in a pretty good position for following the drone. Although if the drone makes it over here and Zoe needs to chase after it, she needs to camp first, because she can't get knocked unconscious then get next to it. Although for Mr. Mall, it's only 1, 2. I mean, say to get over to here, that would only cost 4. So Mr. Mall should have no trouble keeping up with it. He has 2 fuel too. Alright, so we read 15. Lost Garrison, 15. According to your observations, the drone spent a long while in this area. What was it looking for? Maybe it's worth making a recon and gathering more intel on the robot and its companions. Move the special marker to the highway space with the threat danger icon next to space 0. Okay. What? There isn't a highway space with a exclamation mark next to space 0. And place on the space a challenge token from the pool with a radiation danger icon. Note in the quick. I mean, this one's 2 spaces away. But yeah, that's space 0. There's no, this icon is not next to it, just a radiation one. So what are you referring to? Which highway space? Note in the Outback Chronicles, second contact with a drone. So I don't know if they mean this one. Well, I get another challenge token with radiation. I am definitely going to have to heal some radiation at some point. Zoe already has 1. When you regain consciousness, does that... I think that also takes out radiation. Yes. Regain consciousness is just like going to the quack. You get 4 wounds healed and 1 radiation. But then you get an injury. Alright, so how do we want to play this one? Wonder if there's already something on Board Game Geek asking about this. Well, it says highway space, so definitely not one of these spaces. I mean, we can go this one. It's not next to it, but it's 2 away and it has that. Or we could put it on here. And what, would there be 2 radiation or just 1? Put it here. Each of these gives you radiation, and there's the exclamation mark. And there's the threat. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just say it goes here. So that's going to stink. I have to pick up 2 radiation to get to this. Okay, so note in the Outback Chronicles, second contact with a drone, 115. Any knight on this space may perform the plot action drone's activity to resolve, 115. Alright, second contact with drone, 115. Well, I guess I don't actually have to do this one. I only have to do 4 of the challenges, but it's going to keep moving this way. So, I mean, I do need to cross over here, and this is the only place to get across. Said the drone goes there too, right? Oops, wrong one. That's deadly cargo. 15. Yeah, move the special marker to the highway space with the threat danger icon next to space 0 and place in this on the space. Yes, okay. Alright, making notes. I need to get on Board Game Geek and ask about that one. Second contact with drone. 115. Zoe has a good chance of being knocked unconscious, so Mr. Maul needs to get, well, at the very least, next to the drone. So on Mr. Maul's turn, Mr. Maul has 4 movement. Everything counts as 1 except highway 0. Can't go on craters. So yeah, it's 1, 1, 2. It's only 2 to get to there. And I'll have 1 threat icon and a radiation. Yeah, let's have him move there. Do I want to do that first, or is there anything else I want to do? No, not really. I would like to repair the trash armor, although it's trash armor. It doesn't do much. Katana's repaired from the city, so yeah. Alright, let's just move. Alright, so he's going to move here. That's his first action. He has to draw a threat token, and he gets 1 radiation. But he should not get knocked out. So that should at least satisfy that part. Alright, ooh, I get a -1 success if it's not an enemy card, or they get ambushed if it is an enemy. Alright, and I'm on highway. Frag and hug. Green and blue. Threat 1, and ambush. So threat 1, we draw another threat token. Oh, he has 7 health. Well, I'm not defeating him. I do have the katana now. I get blue, green, and 2 whites. No. No, blue, the most you can get is 2. So I'd have to have, 2, 2, 2, 1. That's not happening. The enemy attacks twice, rolling for ranged and melee. Great. Maybe Mr. Maul will get knocked unconscious. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, here's the ranged attack. Okay, 1 and a spade, a fate is 1 damage. Okay, so that's 2 so far, and then the melee attack, a fate now would be worth 2. Got it again. Alright, so that's 3 this time, so 5 total. So Mr. Maul barely doesn't get knocked unconscious. I can lower that to 4 if I break the trash armor, but then I'd have to discard it because it's already broken. So, no, let's take the 5. Alright, so that's 7 wounds. He only has 8 health. So 1 more and he's out. Well, I guess I get to roll 2, but I mean, it's almost no chance. I would get 3 experience and 2 fuel, although I'm full of fuel currently. Well, you know, what does the katana say? Once per round, you can suffer 1 damage to reroll any of your dice. Well, alright, if I did that, I would have to actually use the trash armor. Otherwise, I'd get knocked unconscious. Well, although getting knocked unconscious wouldn't be terrible. I'd still get to have the result of defeating him. I would need a 2. If I suffer 1 damage, although, well, the 2 could come up on here as well. I could choose to reroll this one, and I would need one of them to be a 2 and one of them to be a 1, or 2 2s. This is on 1. Roll that, you have a 1 and 6. Roll both of them. It's, what are my chances then? I need 3. I think it's going to be just slightly better. I'd have to suffer 1 damage to do that. Alright, so you know what? It's good rewards. Let's see, currently this is on 1 and blank. 3 experience is great. I'll get an upgrade. The 2 fuel doesn't do me any good though. Is it worth it? I think it is. So let's destroy the trash armor and to block 1 of those damage. And then starting gear over there. Oh wait, no, that's starting gear. Alright, let's destroy the trash armor and then I'll take the 1 damage, so really I'm going to take 5 and I mean, the chances aren't good. Oh, but I got lucky. There you go, 7. Suck it, frag and hug. I mean, that would have been much easier chance of that happening if not for this +1, but hey, take that. All right. Well, yeah, I don't get any fuel, but I get 3 experience. So at the end of the round, Mr. Maul is going to get an upgrade. And he's still conscious, so if Zoe moves here and gets knocked unconscious, it's okay. Oh, and Mr. Maul still has 1 more action. Ooh, should probably camp again. So if Zoe moves over here, she could help Mr. Maul do some repairing, although he doesn't have the trash armor anymore. The only thing to repair is this. But, yeah, should probably heal 6 wounds. Then he won't have any meds, though. But yeah, I think camp action. It's either that or explore, but if he explores, there's a potential he could get knocked unconscious. Although if Zoe goes there and sets up camp, well, assuming she doesn't get knocked unconscious. Yeah, alright, he's setting up camp. Okay, so his other term is camp. He's going to spend 2 meds to heal 6 wounds, or I could do 3 wounds and 1 radiation, but I'm going to leave the radiation on there for now. Let's see. Zoe's probably going to have to heal some radiation. Okay, so she'll move Maybe I should just go to here. Yeah, if I move here, then here, I mean, I'm going to have to do 2 fights, potentially. Although I could get rewards from that. I don't have to do the challenge right away. I just have to do it at some point. Yeah, okay. She's just going to move to Mr. Mall. No, she's doing that second, though. That's going to be her second action. Oh, but one of them needs to set up camp. And the drone's going to move next time, so Mr. Mall is going to need to follow. If I move first, she might get knocked out, and then I don't get my second action. I should probably camp. Yeah, she's going to camp. Spend all 3 meds. Well, alright, certainly 1 med to heal 3 wounds, 1 med to get rid of the radiation. And then I could spend 1 more med on, but I'll only heal 2, so yeah, I think I'll save that one. Then she has 4 repair. It takes 2 to repair the vest. These are both fine, and then, well, I can also do 2 damage to the vehicle. And then she's going to move. So, alright, she already camped. She's going to go all the way to here. So it was 1. It only takes 2 to get there. But she went through 2 radiation. So currently she loses 1 die. And also a threat token. But she gets to choose which die she loses in rolls. So, I mean, if it's an enemy that she's attacking, it's just lose a white die. That's not that bad. Alright, -1 success or a free fate roll for the enemy. If it's an enemy. Alright, so I'm on desert. So draw a wasteland card. Brotherhood. Okay, so they already have 1 fate. On a fate, this enemy deals 1 damage and your vehicle suffers 1 damage, so really it's 2. Great. And threat 1, so we draw another one of those. Ooh, and 2 greens and a blue, that could be some more spades. Ooh, that's going to be bad for my vehicle. If they get 2 more spades in addition to this, vehicle's knocked out. Alright, 1 more threat. They're already doing 1 damage to me. Four more damage and I'll get knocked out, although the vest is repaired again, so I could use that to block 2. Threat 1, your upgrade cards, except for gear cards, are considered blank this combat. Well, I don't have any upgrades yet for Zoe. Mr. Mall's about to get one. That's it, it's a ranged attack. Well, let's see, and 4 health. I have a chance of killing it. I'll get 2 experience. If I get 2 experience, she'll also get an upgrade. And ammo. Yeah, we're going to use the shotgun. Oh, but I lose a die, so I get, well, instead of 2 greens and 2 whites, I have to lose a white. So chances aren't great for getting 4. I need a spade on one of these. And 2 additional damage. Or 2 spades. Yeah, chances are not great. Okay, so let's see. They're both doing ranged attacks, so they go at the same time. Here's Brotherhood. Well, at least I only got 1. Well, so that's 2 damage, and then a spade, well, 2 spades. 1 damage to me, and the vehicle suffers 1. But, right, as it says, when the vehicle suffers any damage, it suffers 1 additional damage. Now, I'm not sure if that should count as 2, or both of these will do, well, the vehicle's taking 2 damage, and then it's 1 extra. I think it's supposed to be like that, not each spade does 1 + 1. I think it's going to be I mean, the vehicle's taking damage once. Taking 2 damage plus 1. I don't know. I think that's the way I'm reading it. If I'm wrong, if each one of these should be doing 2, then, well, that's 5. I'll get a malfunction. Definitely going to have to repair. And then, yeah, I am taking 4 damage, but I'll probably block some with the vest. Alright, come on, spades. That's enough to do 3 damage if I want. Well, no, I have to. Deal 2 damage and break this card if you obtain any spades. Oh, man, I needed 1 more. Alright, so shotgun got broken for nothing. Alright, so 2 damage. I'm going to have to camp twice to do all the vehicle damage and repair both of those. Or I won't be able to do both of those on the same turn. Okay. Actually, she could repair these and then do the plot action. And then next turn, camp, repair the vehicle, and then move somewhere. Yeah, that'll be a good way to go. So the vest blocked it, and I take 2 damage. I do need to get rid of that radiation, so I'm not losing dice. Because, let's see, would 1 more white have been enough? Nope. Alright, no rewards. Okay. Next round, round 5. Well, the knights don't get eliminated unless they have 3 malfunctions on a vehicle or they take 3 injuries. The only way to remove those is in a city, but at least it's not like the solo mission where if you take 2 injuries or 2 malfunctions, you lose. So, if I start getting knocked unconscious, it won't be horrible, because Mr. Mall doesn't have any more meds. Zoe has 1, but she needs to use it on radiation. And yeah, no good quacks nearby. Alright, well, let's see. So, round 5. Drone's going to move again. So Mr. Mall rolls for the drone. Success. It's moving move this way every time, and it's going to move 3 spaces. Alright, so Mr. Mall, Zoe's going to take care of this. She's not moving this turn. Mr. Mall needs to be next to this or on top of this. Crater's in the way. He's going to take a contaminated wound or radiation and a threat token. No. He's going to take a contaminated wound and go... Wait, what is... I guess that's desert? Well, it's desert surrounding some rock, so I guess that's desert. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can be next to it. And yeah, that'd be a decent spot to be on. This might be better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since the dirt bike treats scrub and mountain the same as desert when it comes to movement, that would cost 1 fuel. No, he only gets 2 extra. That would cost 2 fuel. And I don't want 2 contaminated wounds. Let's do the movement first, just in case something extreme happens and he gets knocked out. Well, then Zoe would need to be next to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just move into there. Gets a contaminated wound. So that takes 2 to heal instead of just 1. And then he draws a mountain wasteland card. Cyber Spider. Ooh, 2 blues and a green. Yeah, these enemies are awful. Alright. Spade, suffer 1 contaminated wound. Okay. If this enemy is defeated, keep this card. Discard it instead of performing your next action or when you become unconscious. Discard it instead of performing your next action or when you become unconscious. Okay. So, lose an action. Or if he gets knocked unconscious by the cyber spider, then, well, it'll get discarded when he wakes up next turn. Or no, it'll get discarded right away. Experience. Oh, I forgot to get an upgrade. Shoot. I was supposed to do that. Okay, where are his upgrade cards? No, it's not Mr. Maul. Or was that Mr. Maul? Oh yeah, that's Mr. Maul. Or the general ones. Let's see. So choices. Fixer. You gain +1 exploration. Whenever you barter, add 1 gear card to your offer. When performing the city action, you may always visit the stalls in addition to 2 other shops. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to come into play much anymore. Not until the very end when the drone will be headed toward one of these. On the other side, we have Stockman. Your vehicle gains as much capacity as it has tank. No, I don't care about that. You may store fuel markers in your vehicle as if they were gear cards. I mean, that's kind of useful, but no. No, I don't care about that. I don't really want fixers, so that, no. Freegan. Whenever you draw any gear cards from the discard pile, you may gain 1 chosen resource. Well, there isn't a gear discard pile yet. I've only discarded starting gear. Well, I guess maybe that counts. Or Rag Picker, which I can't get because I need to be at 6 experience before I can get this one, but it says, whenever you would draw gear cards from the top of the discard pile, you may choose any cards from the discard pile instead. So that's Trash Picker, or Rag Picker. I think Trash Picker's better. Scrapper. When performing the camp action, you may place up to 3 damage on your vehicle to gain +1 repair for each damage placed this way. You cannot wreck your vehicle as a result. So you can repair lots of gear that way by breaking your vehicle a bit. Recycling. Oh, need 6 for this, so I can't get this yet, but it says, when you gain this card, place 4 general tokens on it. Whenever you are forced to break any of your gear cards, you can discard 1 token to prevent it. Return this card to your upgrade deck when there are no general tokens on it. I mean, that can be useful, but... you have to have 6 for that. Okay, rack. You have 1 additional hand slot. Ooh, so you can hold 3 weapons. Or a 2-handed and a 1-handed. Alright. It only prevents 1 damage. You may prevent 1 damage without discarding this card once per combat. So this will just keep blocking 1 damage over and over. Alright. If it's repaired, it blocks 2 damage, but then you break it, and then it only blocks 1. Alright. Well, that'll be useful if I find a 2-handed weapon that's good. Alright, what were the other ones? The general ones. Gunslinger, when attacking with a 1-handed ranged weapon, you basically ambush them. Smooth Tongue, whenever you barter, add to extra bartering and negotiating. When attacking barehanded or with a melee weapon, you may flip this to deal 1 additional damage. Well, have the katana. That's Mr. Maul's weapon right now. So 1 additional damage, but then you flip it over, and whenever you're dealt damage in combat, you flip it back over. So basically, every other combat you get a free damage. Okay, maybe. Focused. When testing any skill, even in combat, you may flip this card to reroll one of your dice. Eagle-eyed. Whenever you gain any resources during the explore action, you may additionally gain one chosen resource. That could be good. Because if he's mainly trying to stay by this, I mean, moving and exploring, that's mostly what he's doing. So I can get lots of resources. I'm thinking that. Or add a green die to 2 of these skills, which now he's keeping track of this, so he doesn't need those. Zoe's the one that would potentially need these. What was it before? Oh, I had to negotiate. One I had to do. Or free success on any 2 of those skills besides blades and guns. Alright, so yeah, I think he's getting eagle-eyed. Yeah, I'll put it there. Alright, Mr. Mull's eagle-eyed, so anytime he explores, or does it just say gain resources? Yeah, anytime he explores, if he gains resources, he gets an extra resource, anything he wants. I like that. Okay. Yeah, that was his upgrade that he was supposed to have before all this. Did I roll yet? No, I haven't rolled anything. Okay. So he's using the katana. I get a blue, a green, and 2 whites. If I can deal 4 damage, I'll get a gear and another experience point. Alright, so Cyber Spider. Both characters do a melee attack, so they go at the same time. 2 contaminated wounds? Jeez. That stinks. Those take a lot to heal. Good thing I'm going to be getting extra meds every time I explore. Alright, it's going to take 6 healed, well, 2 meds to get rid of these 3. Alright, and my roll. And you can't block those with armor. Although he doesn't have any armor anyway. Ooh, 5. Nice. And then what did the katana said you can take an extra wound in order to re-roll any dice you want, but nope. Spider's already dead. Take that, Cyber Spider. Alright, so I get an experience point and a gear. The gear is Doctor's Bag. Okay. When performing the camp action, you can discard this to heal 4 wounds. Alright. If I can only repair it in a city. If it does get repaired, then you can break this to heal 4 or discard 1 injury. Ooh. Alright, well that's in his bag. Alright, that's it. In the dirt bike, I can only hold 1 more gear in there. No, 3 more. That's right. He has 2 extra. Alright. Well, I'm going to explore with his... well, that was 1 action, was to move there. He's going to explore with his other action. Because I want meds. And he has exploration. Oops. Explore. Alright, that was some kind of enemy. I guess I should shuffle that because I kind of know there's an enemy coming. Let's see. 2 ammo, 1 damage to vehicle, and a med. I don't have... well, I do have a gun. I have a pistol. The ammo is only useful if Zoe joins up with him and they camp, then he can give her all the ammo. Or he can use it as a resource in a city. or you can use it to barter in a city. Well, no matter what, I'm going to get a med, as long as I get any resources. Well, he has exploration 3. I'm going to draw another one. What am I? Mountains? Okay, just 1 ammo and 1 med, but this time no damage to the dirt bike. Well, I have 2 fuel in the dirt bike, so if I really don't like this one, I can use a fuel and draw again. 1 ammo again. Alright, I guess I'll take that. Could have had 2 ammo, but then also 1 damage to the dirt bike. I really wanted more meds. Then 1. Ooh, anywhere else it would have been 1 experience point, that'd be an upgrade, and then resolve a wasteland card. So probably fight something. Whoops, what am I doing? Those will go on there. Yeah. I think I just drew an extra one. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Cyber Spider, you're gone. Okay, that's Mr. Mall. Alright, so Zoe, should probably camp first, even though I just have 1 med, but I don't want to lose any dice when I try to do the plot marker. So she's going to camp, so that'll be 1 med to heal a radiation. And then she has 4 repair, so I could do the vest and the shotgun. Yeah, that's right, that's what I said. I was going to do vest and shotgun, and then she's going to camp before moving next round to repair everything on the vehicle. Alright, so vest and shotgun get repaired. And then her other action is the next challenge. So that was 115, I believe. Consult the Outback Chronicles. Yeah, 115. Plot action 115. You're driving through an old highway overpass, combing the area visited not so long ago by the drone. While looking around, you notice from above a wide bomb crater. Inside, right in the open under the unforgiving sun, there's a group of machines similar to the one you're chasing. Each spread a sort of shiny tent around itself. Once you leave the overpass behind, you almost run over a group of soldiers. Judging by the badges on their uniforms, they belong to the Old World Order, an organization trying to make Australia great again. One of them, a young female officer, motions you to stop. They're charging batteries, she says, unasked. They've been on our radar for the last couple of days. There's more of them, you answer. I've been following one of them from the settlement they destroyed. We'll try to get them before they fly off. Will you help us? Alright, so choose. I'm going with you, or I'll cover you in case we see more. I want vengeance. I want to go with the soldiers and kill those drones. Alright, it says C-156. You approach the crater together. A huge guy carrying an absurdly enormous rifle on his shoulder is leading the group. Gonna shoot them down with it? You ask, pointing at his cannon. The soldier nods. It sounds like a good plan. But when you take positions around the ridge of the crater, one of the drones spots you. A short burst cuts the giant down. He falls down on the ground, bleeding heavily, while the other OWO soldiers scatter. You lie down and see that the drones start to fold up their tents and take off, firing at your positions. Test survival. I need 2 successes. Success, C-189. Failure, 206. Is there anything to add to it? No. Alright. Survival. I need 2 successes, and nothing's gonna help me out. Alright. Alright, less than a 50% chance of success. Failure. Failure, C206. So I'm probably taking some damage, and then this will go on the failure part of the plot sheet. The drones fly up in the air. A few missiles hit the rocks and explode almost simultaneously. The world starts to spin. You roll down the crater along with rock debris. When you come around, there's no trace in the machines or the Old World Order squad. The only things left are bloodstains and a burning wreck of one off-road. You get back to your vehicle, collecting on the way the cannon, which rolled down the slope with you. Oh, well, maybe I get some something good. It looks a little worn out now, but maybe you'll bring it back to working condition. You're dealt 4 damage. You lose all remaining actions. Well, that'll knock me unconscious anyway, so I can only take 3 damage. Ah, well, that'll regaining consciousness is going to take away the radiation. I like that part at least, but I will have an injury. Where was I? No, there we go. Take the card number 23 from the special deck and keep it with the broken side face up. Okay. Gain 1 ammo. You fail in the drone chase. Take the challenge token from your space, flip it, and place it on the red space on the plot sheet. Yep. Alright, so card 23 and 1 ammo. Ooh. I hope it's good. Alright, so 1 success, 1 failure so far. Well, at the very least, I've done 2 challenge tokens, so something's going to happen when it gets here. Well, when it leaves the track. Alright. Card 23. I think that's the bottom one. Yes, it is. Ooh, heavy sniper rifle. But it's currently broken. Let's see. It's a 2-handed weapon. When it's working condition, it says resolve your ranged attack after your enemy's ranged attack. Okay, when attacking with this weapon, you ignore the relentless trait. Alright. So enemies that have a ranged attack will attack you, but melee attackers, even if they have relentless, don't get to hit you. Spade, you deal 2 damage. 2 spades, or well, 2 fate, you deal 5 damage. So you get a green and a blue. So that's when it's working. Takes 4 to repair, and that's her repair skill, so no, great, no problem. It just gets a blue die. That's alright. As soon as she camps, she's repairing this. Plus, you don't want to roll any botch, because that breaks it. If it's already broken, that makes you discard it. Although she can re-roll 1 of these in a turn. Definitely want to get this to working condition just in case. 'Cause it's possible you roll this and then roll it again, and you're stuck with it. It's broken. Alright. So I definitely want to repair that before I do anything. Although she doesn't have any meds, so I can't also heal any health. Alright. So this is currently broken. We'll just put it in the vehicle for now. Alright, so she doesn't get to take any more actions, but that's fine because she already took 2. So turn's all done. Now we go up to 6. So now it's going to place another challenge. Excuse me. All right. So Mr. Mall, oh no, Drone is doing a challenge. So now we're on 25. I'm thinking Mr. Maul might have to do one of them. Because Zoe, I think next turn is just going to regain consciousness. That takes one action. And then I want to camp to repair the rifle. Or maybe explore. And then on the next turn, camp to repair the... these both need to be repaired, though. I may need to regain consciousness and then camp. Ooh, I really want her to upgrade. I bet she has some upgrade that's good with guns. Anyway, do that in camp, repair, well, say rifle, and then the next action camp again for the vehicle, and then she can finally move. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just chance it with the vehicle. Alright, anyway. 25. According to your observations, the drone spent a long while in this area. What was it looking for? Maybe it's worth making a recon and gathering more intel on the robot and its companions. Move the special marker to the scrub space next to space 29. Well, Mr. Maul is already next to it. So he could not move if I wanted. Definitely have to explore, and if I can, I'll get one med, at least, and then probably camp, get rid of all those disgusting contaminated wounds. Yeah, well, we'll see. Where'd it go? 25. Place on this space a challenge token from the pool with another radiation danger icon face up. And note, in the Outback Chronicles, third contact with drone 125. Any knight on this space may perform the plot action, drone's activity, to resolve that. Alright, third contact with drone 125. And more radiation. Here's one with radiation on it. Okay. So Zoe's currently unconscious. Yeah, I think Mr. Maul might need to do that one. I think I'll explore and then move on to here. Well, then when the drone moves next turn, though, I still need to be next to the drone. Well, we'll see. So Mr. Maul, first thing he's going to do is explore again. I'm in the mountains. That is, yeah, it's mountains. Alright, so exploring the mountains, he has 3 exploration. 1 ammo, place a threat marker in your space. No, I don't like that. Ooh, 1 med, 1 fuel, 1 damage to the vehicle. I'll take that. I only have 1 more draw I can do. Oh well, the fuel though I don't need. I'm full of fuel, so really it's just 1 med plus an extra med for 1 damage to the vehicle. Yeah, I'll still take it. Alright, so because of his upgrade he got, he can take an extra med. And I got 1 damage to the vehicle. Okay. I could draw 1 more instead and go with that one, but no, I'll take the 2 meds. Okay, and then his other action, yeah, he's just going to camp. So that he can spend 3 meds, healing 6 wounds. Well, each of these takes 2, so it'll heal all the contaminated wounds, and then 1 of the meds for the radiation. Yeah, maybe they'll switch it up now. He doesn't have any radiation. Maybe he'll go after that challenge token after the drone moves. Alright, so that's his turn. Zoe. Zoe, her first action has to be regain consciousness. Since she got knocked out. Regaining consciousness, you heal 1 radiation and 4 wounds. But now she has an injury. She has a concussion. You lose 1 chosen die in all tests except in combat. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do another test here. So, yeah, I probably need Mr. Maul to do that. Okay, so she has a concussion. And her other action was going to be, all right, let's see. Her muscle car does get lots of movement, because this drone's going to move probably somewhere, well, could be to one of these or one of these. These are the most likely spots. If he's going to go after that, she's going to have to get over to the drone next turn, but she could move 11 by spending her fuel. I do want to repair that sniper rifle. So, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and camp to repair the sniper rifle. She has 4 repair, this costs 4 to repair, and since that's repaired, that's the gear she's equipping right now. It's two-handed, so she can't carry anything else. Alright, heavy sniper rifle. Okay, so that's it. Yep. Alright, so now we're up to turn 7. Yeah, as soon as it leaves the board, it's all over. Alright, so turn 7, it's an odd turn, so the drone's going to move. See where the drone goes. Blank, it's going to go this way, and it doesn't move any for that, but it moves 3 because of this one, so the drone's going to move there. Alright, so one of the characters has to be on this space or next to it next turn. Well, Zoe can go, that way it's radiation and contaminated wound. How about this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, 11. She could go 11, get to there without any danger icons. Cost both the fuel. Yep, that's the plan. Although if she gets knocked unconscious again, then she won't count as being next to the drone. Well, she does have her vest. That'll block 2 damage. She should be okay. Well, alright, we'll see. I do want to try out that heavy sniper rifle. Alright, so Mr. Maul goes first, though. Alright, so he's going to move on to here. So he picks up a radiation moving onto there. And then draws a Scrub Wasteland card. Hillbillies. Oh, they only have 3 health. That part's good. They're relentless. Well, that's fine because I'm attacking with a katana. But a ranged attack wouldn't stop them from attacking back. Alright, so they get a white, a green, and a blue. Mr. Maul gets 2 whites for his blade skill, and then the katana gets a blue and a green. And reward will be fuel and meds. Well, I'm full of fuel, so the reward will just be meds if I can kill the hillbillies. Ooh, ouch. 3 plus, what does the spade do? This enemy deals X damage. X is the number of damage this enemy has. If the enemy has no damage, X is 1. So I guess if you shot the, that's right, yeah, if you shoot the hillbillies, it'll already have the damage before it attacks. So, nope, this is only dealing 1, so I take 4 damage. And Mr. Maul's attack, just need 3. Ugh. Seriously? Oh, that was horrible. I forgot, what does a katana do? Once per combat, you can suffer 1 damage to re-roll any of your dice. Well, yes, because this will break the katana. So let's take 1 damage and re-roll all 3 of these. Alright, that's better. Alright, so now the hillbillies are dead and I don't have to break the katana. That was definitely worth it. So I'll get a med. And then, yeah, hillbillies are dealing 4 damage to me. Alright, so Mr. Maul, well, has 6 wounds. Okay. Well, that was Mr. Mall's first action, and since Mr. Mall's here, Mr. Mall's going to do plot action 125. So let's see what's going on with this drone again. Wait, am I up to 125? Yeah. Alright, Lost Garrison, 125. A spectacle of destruction is unfolding before your eyes, right over the place which the lone drone visited. A dozen flying machines are clashing in the sky, shooting cannons and lasers, and firing air-to-air missiles. Some of them are part of the swarm you already know, but two or three flyers have a wholly different design, silver, streamlined, much bigger, and additionally protected by some kind of force field, deflecting most missiles fired toward them. A few moments later, the battle is resolved. The larger vessels eliminate most of the drones, whose debris falls down all around the area. They suffer much less damage themselves, but smoke is trailing behind one of them. The flying vessel descends just to disappear among the trees maybe 10 kilometers from your position. If you want to know more, you have to comb through a really wide area. Okay, discard the challenge token from your space. Alright. Then take from the pool the plot tokens numbered 1 through 2. Flip them to their gray side, mix them, and place them on chosen spaces adjacent to your space. These are the places where you may look for the wrecks of flyers. Alright, okay. So these 2 tokens have to be on the gray side and get mixed up. I'm going to try to just play around with them here while I'm talking, and hopefully I'll forget which one's which I already have. Alright. So it says place them. Where did it say place them? Place them on chosen spaces adjacent to your space. Well, they can't go on the crater spot. Any knight on a space with a plot token may perform the explore action to search the area. The knight resolves the action according to normal rules, and if they are still conscious at the end, they may flip the plot token on their space to its orange side and resolve an entry based on the number of the token. So then read stuff out of the book. Okay. So where do I want to put these? They can't go on the crater spot. I don't really want to put it on the threat spot. Well, Zoe's going to have to get next to this on her turn, so she doesn't care about these. I guess Mr. Mall is going to be going after these. At least the drone's only going to move, well, actually it could still move a few times. Well, alright, here, I guess these 2 spots. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Okay, so now Mr. Mall did both of his turns. Zoe's turn. That's right, she has her concussion. She rolls 1 die less unless she's in combat. Alright, so she's going to move because she needs to get next to this. Otherwise, that's going to be the end of this adventure, and I'm sure I lose if I'm not next to that. Although, I should... No. She's not moving first. I probably need to camp. I need to repair my car. Alright, she's going to camp first. I don't have anything to heal. To do any healing, but I can spend 4 repair. And yeah, I'll do 4 repair to the muscle car. Alright, so her other action is to move. Hopefully she doesn't get knocked unconscious. And I'm spending both fuel, which gives her... Oh, she only has 4, and each one adds 3. She has 10 movement. If I do... Ooh. No, I could change things. Let's see. It was 1, 2, 3... oh, wait, no, she could go up this way. 1, 2, 3... 5, 6, 8. No, okay, it only takes 9 to get to there. And that'll avoid all danger. Alright, so yes, she's taking this route. That takes 9 movement. She had 10. But now I have to draw a wasteland card. Alright. Hopefully this is not a terrible enemy. Red and a green. That's not terrible, although, let's see. On a spade, the enemy deals 2 damage. Well, I can block 2 with a vest, so if I took 6 damage, Zoe would be knocked unconscious. But that's not possible with these 2 dice, unless there's something else bad here. Resolution. If you were dealt at least 2 unprevented damage, keep this card. You suffer -2 health. Oh. Discard this card when you visit the quack while performing the city action. Uh-oh. That's bad. Because if I take 4 damage, I only get to block 2. I'll take 2, and then my health goes down 2. That'll take me down to 5. And I'll have 5 wounds, and Zoe will be unconscious. Oh, good news though. This is a melee attacker, so if I can kill the water collectors with the sniper rifle, they won't get to attack me. Alright. Well, that news is good at least. Alright, so those are their dice. My heavy sniper rifle I picked up, a blue, a green, and then Zoe's gun skills, green and white. And the concussion does not affect me in combat. Alright, I just need 4 hits. Yeah, a spade counts as 2 damage. Or if I get 2 spades, 2 fate, that's 5 damage. Alright, so looking good. I just need 4. There we go. 5. Alright. Water collectors are dead. Since they do a melee attack, they do not get to fight back. They're dead before they can get to me. Ooh, rewards. I didn't even look at that part. Okay, 1 experience and 1 meds. Alright. So we finally had a good fight. Oh, I used the sniper rifle though. I had to spend ammo. Alright. That was good. Okay, that's it. So now, round 8. Now the drone's gonna do something. So that'll be round 8. Read plot. Lost Garrison 35. According to your observations, the drone spent a long while in this area. What was it looking for? Maybe it's worth making a recon and gathering more intel on the robot and its companions. It doesn't need to say that every time. Alright, move the special marker to the highway space with the threat danger icon over space 30. Where's 30? Alright, move it here. Alright. Well, Zoe's right there. And place another radiation danger token. Yeah. Great, so you get a threat and radiation going to there. Where is it? Note in the Outback Chronicles, 4th contact with a drone 135. Alright. Outback Chronicle. I mean, I don't think I really need to write these down because all you do is add 100 each time. No, I guess I didn't write down the last one. Alright, 4th contact with drone. 135. Alright, so far with the challenges, I have 1 success and 1 failure, so I only have 1 clue on the drones. I don't know how many clues I need to win with this adventure. Who knows? Okay, so now it's Mr. Maul's turn. I need to search one of these. Yeah, Mr. Maul would be much better for that than Zoe since she has her concussion. Okay, so, well, let's go to this one first. So 1 action is going to be to move. Ooh. No. Mr. Maul has 6 wounds. Fortunately, only 1 med. Let's see. If I go after this one and say it's not the right one, so I need to do that one. Well, if I wait, if I heal first, I can't do that. I can't do this until next turn. Then I'll only have 1 more turn. So then Zoe, well, I don't have to do all of the challenges. I just need to do at least 2, which I've already done, although 1 was a failure. Yeah. It'd be a waste, though, to camp right now, because I only have 1 med. Alright, let's explore first. We'll have to move to here next turn and do the, and then do that one, and then, well, maybe this one on the last turn. Or, maybe Zoe should go after those instead. One of them has to be on this space or next to it at the end of the turn, the end of the round. So, yeah, alright, no, I'm just going to, well, even if I heal, I won't be able to do that this round, although I can move on to it, and then next round do this one, and then move here, and then, well, still I'll only be able to do those 2. If I try moving there, decent chance I'll be knocked unconscious and won't get to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna explore. Alright, so explore scrub. Ooh. 1 of each resource, and I could take an extra one, so I could take 2 meds. Although I'm full on fuel, so that doesn't help. And Mr. Maul is using his katana, not a gun, so the ammo doesn't do any good, and I get an injury, so no. I have 3 explorations, so I can still draw 2 more. 1 ammo, plus 1 resource. No, let's draw a 3rd one. Alright, so I'm stuck with this unless I spend fuel. 1 fuel, but then I take 1 damage? No, because I'm full of fuel. So I'll spend fuel to do another one. Ooh, 1 med. Yeah, alright, I'll go with that. Yeah, I guess that was the best result I've had. Had to spend a fuel on it, though. I'm going to take 2 meds. Since his upgrade over here, he gets to take an extra resource whenever he explores and gains resources. Yeah, so if I camp, the 3 meds will get rid of the radiation and all of the wounds. So he's also going to camp and heal. So each med heals 3 wounds. There are 6 wounds here, and then, or a med gets rid of radiation, 1 radiation. Actually, if Zoe moves here and can do the challenge, although I could get knocked unconscious from that too, but if she can move here and still is looking okay with her health, and she can do this one, then maybe she can go back and go after these, and Mr. Maul can keep following that around. Yeah, alright. Alright, so Zoe's turn. First thing she's going to do. Yeah, neither one has any radiation. That's good. Alright, she still has her vest. That's right, I didn't even have to take any damage last time. Alright, so it's 2, well, it just takes 2 to get here. So she's going to move there, although she'll get a threat token and radiation. threat token. Alright, enemy, if it's an enemy, it'll have armor piercing, or vehicle will take 2 damage if it's not an enemy. Okay. I'm on highway. Okay, so highway wasteland card. Hell Raiders. Ranged attack. That's too bad. Engagement. You cannot roll any dice this combat unless you discard 1 fuel. Oh, she doesn't have any fuel. Oh, and they're easy to kill too. Only 3. Oh well. Ooh, but they're going to do lots of damage to me. 2 greens and a blue. And they have armor piercing. I can't block anything. Ooh, that's bad. If she takes 4 damage, she's going to be knocked out, and that'll be the end. That was bad. Well, hopefully I get lucky. Alright, Hell Raiders, bring it on. I did not get lucky. Alright, they deal 5 damage, I can only take 4, so Zoe's knocked unconscious again. If not for the armor piercing, I would have been okay. Alright, well let's see what happens. It's probably going to be I failed the adventure and I have to start it over. Let's see. So, I'm knocked unconscious. I don't get to take my other action. Yeah, I really should have healed first. But I wanted to risk it so that I could do the challenge on the same turn. Was not expecting to both not be able to fight back and not be able to block damage. Oh well. Alright, so Hell Raiders are gone. And now round ends, but I don't have a conscious knight next to or on the drone. So let's see, what did this say to do? Says somewhere on here. Drone moves beginning. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you cannot let the drone fly too far away. At the end of each round, at least one conscious knight must be in the same or an adjacent space to the special marker, otherwise see 80. Alright, so 80. It's probably going to tell me I failed. Although you're pushing your vehicles to the limit, the drone you're chasing proves too quick. Oh, it disappears far on the horizon, and you lose its track. The expanse of the waste once again proved invincible. Although you sometimes hear on the trail about the attacks of swarms of strange machines, you're not able to locate a place where they concentrate or reveal the secret of the origin of this unique army. The knights fail. Oh. Well, at least I just failed. I'm not dead this time. Oh well. Alright. Well, let's try that one again. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to start this one again, although I don't think I have time to finish it, since I have to quit a little early today. Alright, Lost Garrison. We'll start that over. Reset all this stuff. And I could use the same characters, or I'll... Yeah. I'm going to do 2 more random characters. Well, nah, I'm already set up with these. Let's just leave it. Well, I don't have any damage though. Alright, I'll stick with these characters. supposed to start over here at 14, and that's where the drone starts off. Everybody's on there. Zero experience. Let's see, they each start off with 2 ammo, 2 meds, and 2 fuel. And yeah, I guess I'll stick with the dirt bike and the muscle car. Actually, you know what? I really don't want the muscle car. Well, it's easier to get around with it, but it suffers extra damage and then I need to repair it more often. Now let's take a different vehicle for Zoe. I'll actually pick one. Alright, so yeah, I think Zoe's job is still going to be try to do the challenges. Mr. Mall needs to follow around the drone. So let's see, what would be good? Let's see, pursuit car. You may spend 1 fuel for your enemy to deal 1 less damage to you once per combat. Maybe. Let's see, the ATV, nah. Battle rig, no. 11 chassis, you don't have to worry about that thing ever getting a malfunction. Sand buggy. That's right, sand buggy you can do 1 damage to the sand buggy to do damage to your attacker. Yeah, maybe that one. Pickup? No. Truck? No. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go with sand buggy, I think, for Zoe. Okay, so that gets 2 fuel. Only 4 chassis though, so it's this could get damaged pretty easily. Let's see, I don't have an upgrade. This is at 1. Oh, I need my starting gear. I'm going to start them off with the same stuff. Mr. Mall is going to have barbed wire club and pistol with trash armor. And I don't have the sniper rifle, I'll just set that aside. Shotgun and vest for Zoe. Oh no, shotgun and knife. And vest. Okay. And then, well, these need to be shuffled back into the deck. Oh, and then I have other discards to shuffle. Alright, so Lost Garrison. While I'm doing this, I guess I'll read this again. I have time. Once this village on the outskirts of Brisbane was called Tijikala. Now it's just ginger muds. In fact, it's ginger all around here, but no one has seen any mud since the last rain half a year ago. You're eating steaks, which Mama Joe is making on a grill fashioned out of a radiator. 3 days ago, side by side with her 5 sons, you were standing on a school bus turned glass house, shooting at a group of particularly nasty mutants who'd come from the ruins of the city. That's why you know you deserve these steaks. Alright, gear. Exploration cards. Your blissful calm is interrupted by shouting kids. They're pointing at something in the western sky. Whatever it is, it's hovering closer and closer to the settlement. More similar shapes appear on the horizon, as if storm clouds were rolling toward you. Suddenly, there's a shot, and you almost let your beers fall to the ground. That's the worst part of the entire scenario. One of the locals has decided to chase away the intruder. The closest shape becomes still. You hear a zing. A missile fired by the flying vessel blasts the hasty farmer off the face of the earth along with his house, and you're thrown to the ground by the explosion. Alright, these cards. You crawl behind cover. Everything is drowned in dust, though you can hear the whir of rotors over your heads. More shots echo in the haze, then salvos of automatic fire and explosions. What's happening here? The resistance is short and futile. You run away into the scrub, accompanied by the inhabitants of Ginger Muds, then watch the scene. When the dust settles, you realize that the village is burning. A swarm of small flying machines circles over the ruins of Brisbane a couple of times to disappear in the east a few minutes later. When you start putting out fires, the kids start to scream again. Maybe half a kilometer farther, you can see a single drone. Because to the best of your knowledge, that's what these machines should be called. Is it the same one which started all this? It makes a few circles over the area, then flies away west. So I get to choose. Do I want to immediately start to follow the drone, not let it out of my sight? That's what I did last time. You must learn what's happened here and avenge your friends from Ginger and Butts. Or the other option, you stay to help the locals. If the drones were as aggressive before they reached the village, you will follow the trail of destruction they left, and learn where they came from. Oh, actually, all this stuff starts here if I choose the first option again, which I think I'll do that one again. Although I should have written down where the drone ends up each time, because I could already be ready for it. Oh. Where's it going to go? Let's see. Let's see, the first time it ends up right here. That's where the first challenge token is going to be. And then the next one was, let's see, from here it moved down there, and then I think it ended up here. Yeah, that was number 2, and then number 3 was right here. And then number 4 is going to be right there. And I don't know where the 5th one will be. Okay, so now that I know that, I can try to have Zoe in place every time before the drone does anything. Alright, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to chase after the drone. So C number 1. So lost Garrison number 1. You don't have much time. The strange machine is quickly flying away. If you lose sight of it, you won't be able to locate it again. You say short farewells to Mama Joe and her family. Then get into your vehicles and start the chase. So go to the plot sheet, drone chase. Oh, here we are. So yeah, trail of destruction would be if I chose the other option. I'm doing drone chase. Alright, so just make sure the setup, night figures go on space 14, that's what that is. So does the special marker, that's the drone. Place the time marker on space 1, it moves up each round. Goal, follow the lone drone in order to get information about its origin and destination. Stay close to the special marker and collect as many challenge tokens as possible before the end of the game. So yeah, I have on every turn, at the end of every round, one of the characters has to be conscious and on top of the drone or next to it. And then on odd turns, the drone moves. On even turns, we put out a challenge token. Okay. Alright, and it's the first turn, so the drone's going to move. And Mr. Maul's still first player. So Mr. Maul's job is to stay by the drone. Alright, but we roll these for the drone. It did say white, blue, red, right? Yeah, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 red. Just making sure I was doing it right last time. Okay, so any successes means the drone goes this way. And it only moves, well, it moves nothing from that. Spade is what, 2? Yes, so it's going to move 2. Okay, drone just goes to there. But then at the start of next round, it's going to go there. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Maul has the dirt bike. Dirt bike has 4 movement, but its special ability is mountain and scrubs only take 1 to move into, just like desert. Highways cost 0 for everybody. Oh, I don't have a concussion anymore. So, Mr. Maul. I can't enter a crater. Let's see. Could go over to this highway spot. That would cost 0, 1, 2, 2, 2 to get to there, and then, yeah, that's a good spot for getting around. Well, it's going to end up here. Mr. Mall can move toward the city. Alright. Yeah, alright, so Mr. Mall, first action is going to be to move. So, yeah, I said it was just, what, 2 to get to here? Yeah, 1 for each of these. These are 0. Sure. Mr. Mall moved there. And now I have to draw a wasteland card for highway. Digger Mark II, a white and a red die. Oh, guess I had these out already. Threat 1. Okay, draw a threat token. I lose a resource. And it's relentless, so even if I shoot it with a gun and kill it, ooh, it's only 2 health, so it should be easy to kill, and I'll get gear. Ooh. But it's relentless, so even if I shoot it with a pistol and kill it, it will still get to fight back, so I may as well use the barbed wire club, since that's a better weapon anyway. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. Alright, so I'm using the barbed wire club, so it gets 2 green dice, and then Mr. Mall's Blade's ability is 2 white dice. Oh, I have to lose a resource. I'll lose ammo, because he's probably not going to be using guns anyway. Alright, they're both melee attackers, so they go at the same time. 3, that's not terrible. Oh, he doesn't have his armor. He should have trash armor. Alright, just have to deal 2 damage. Okay, 3. Alright, Digger Mark II got defeated, but deals 3 damage. I could use a trash armor to block 1. I guess I may as well. Okay, so Mr. Mall takes 2 wounds. And Digger Mark II's dead. I get a gear. Right, and Mr. Mall's special ability is you know what, with Zoe earlier, I think I forgot that she can re-roll 1 botch. Oh well. I don't think it would have mattered. Oops, should be on that side. Do I have these upside down? I do. I have the deck upside down. Well, that's the way I put it in. I drew from the bottom. They're supposed to start off broken. Anyway, Mr. Mall's special ability is when he draws a gear card, he can instead take the top gear card off the discard pile, but I don't have a discard pile yet. Okay, Tactical Vest. You get 1 extra capacity. He already has extra capacity to hold more gear, and you can discard this to prevent up to 1 damage. You know what, all I like about it is trade value is 3. If you repair it, it costs 2 to repair, then you can break it to prevent 2 damage. Well, maybe at some point I can repair it and then perhaps use it once, but really what I want to do is trade it in. It's worth 3 resources. Oops, it's broken. Okay, Digger. Alright, that was his first action, and then, yeah. Time to explore. Don't need to camp yet. And he already moved, he can't do that again. Okay, so time to explore. He has exploration 3. Ooh. 1 experience, draw and resolve a wasteland card. Experience sounds good, although having Mr. Mall avoid combat is probably also good. So I'll probably have to fight again. But I would like the experience. I liked the upgrade he had last time. yeah, I'm going to take the experience and draw and resolve a wasteland card. So, highway again. Superhumans, that doesn't sound good. Alright, they get a white, a blue, and a green. Threat 1 and Relentless, and I'll get these again. On a Fate, the enemy deals 1 damage and you suffer 1 contamination. So you get 1 wounded and 1 contaminated wound. That stinks. And what was I? Oh, threat token, that's what I need. So Relentless, if I shoot and kill him, doesn't matter. Have to deal 4 damage. Chance of that isn't that good. And it has armor piercing, so I can't block it. Okay, this was not good. No, actually, I only have trash armor. It can only block 1 anyway. Alright, and yes, I'm using barbed wire club. I get the same dice. 2 spades. Ugh. And 2 damage. So, yeah. Worst possible roll that could have been. And I did 2. Alright, so 2 damage, 4 damage, and 2 contaminated wounds. Seriously? That's enough to knock him out. And yeah, I can't block it because of the armor piercing. Are you kidding me? Alright, bad choice. And yeah, that was well, this would have been about as bad. Oh, man. Alright, well, there was roughly a 1% chance of getting knocked out, and he got knocked out. Alright, he took 4 wounds, so that's 6, plus 2 contaminated wounds, that's 8. He's unconscious. Nice going, Mr. Mall. Alright, well that means I can't put Zoe in position to where this is going to end up. She has to be next to this or on top of it. Let's see, it's 4 to get to there, and then it's going to end up there. I was hoping to avoid radiation. I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, yeah, she's going to move on to this for her first turn. Scrub Python, 3 green dice. Ugh. Ah, and it ambushes me, so it attacks before I get a chance to do anything. If you're on a scrub space, I am. This enemy gains 2 health, so it has 5 health. And you gain 1 additional gear for defeating it. Well, I don't... Not very good chance I'll deal 5 damage to it, but could get a roll like the other one got. Alright, so enemy has 5 health. I'm going to spend ammo to shoot the shotgun, so I get a green and a white, and then a green and a white. So 2 greens, 2 whites. No, already have that. Scrub Python ambushes me though, so if this is enough to knock me out, which is not possible. 3, yeah, okay. I can use the vest to block 2 of it, so I'll only take 1 damage. And I'm not dead, or I'm not unconscious, so I get to fight back. Oh, so close. What does a shotgun do? A spade will deal 2 damage, but then it's broken. And almost got it. That would have been great. 2 pieces of gear. So I get nothing. Alright. And then her other action is going to be to explore. Let's see, she's on scrub, and she has 2 exploration. She got this too. You know what? Whatever, I'll go for it. Take the experience, and I have to do a wasteland card. Wow. I think there are only 2 of those in there, and I got them both right off the bat. Scrub again. Rough ride. Test tech. 2. Ooh, she's good at tech. If I pass, I get 2 chosen resources, probably ammo or meds, or both. Okay. And if you're on a mountain space, discard 1 chosen gear. Well, there's no gear in the sand buggy, but I'm not on a mountain anyway. Oh. Fail. Your vehicle suffers 1 damage for each missing one. Come on. Should have succeeded on that one. Oh well. Well, that was a horrible first round. Now we're on round 2. And round 2, the drone doesn't move yet. We have to read 5 in this. And I believe the drone's going to move to here and get a little challenge marker with radiation symbol. 5. According to your observations, the drone spent a long while in this area. What was it looking for? Maybe it's worth making a recon and gathering more intel on the robot and its companions. Yeah, it says that on all of them. Move the special marker to the desert space above 13. That's where it is. Put a challenge token with a radiation symbol on it. And note in the Outback Chronicles, first contact with a drone. Alright. So, Zoe's going to try to go deal with that, although she'll pick up some radiation from that, which is too bad. Mr. Mall, I didn't draw an unconscious card because he's unconscious. Well, his first action has to be to regain consciousness. He gets to heal 4 wounds and 1 radiation, but he has no radiation. What's his injury? Stunned. At the start of your move action, draw 1 threat token. Okay. Yeah, we'll put that here. There, he has an injury. He's player 1. I think he needs to go to the city. But he also needs to heal. Let's see, if he camps, he can heal everything and fix his trash armor and tactical vest. And then he can move up to 8. Oh, right, and dirt bikes, okay. Everything's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 5 to get there. I could get there in 4 if I do another threat token, but I don't want to do that. Well, and I'd need a contaminated wound. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll go this way, not do anything. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, but he only has 1 action left. He had to regain consciousness, so his only action is going to be... that stinks. Hopefully the drone moves this way toward Alice Offspring so he can go there and still be next to it. Alright, so he's going to camp because it's too dangerous for him to do anything else other than exploring. So he'll spend 2 meds to do 6 wounds. That'll do these. These each cost 2, so that's 6. And then he has 3 repair. Well, this costs 2 to repair. Let's go ahead and equip that. Trash armor costs 1 to repair. He'll unequip that. All right. Okay. Get out of the way. So he's all done. So Zoe, her first action is going to be to move on to there. So what did I say? Too bad she went this way. Oh, well, she can move here. Or this might put something there. Would it be better to go here? Because then it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, she can't go next to it. I have to go onto here. What am I thinking? I'm not trying to get next to this thing. I want to do the challenge. Alright, so she's going to go there. She picks up radiation. And then draws a desert wasteland card. Waterhole. Okay. Threat 1. Oh, alright. Gain 1 experience. Then draw 2 cards from the chosen wasteland deck. The player to your right chooses which one you have to resolve. Discard the other card. Oh, radiation? Are you serious? Great. Lose 1 die. So now when she does the challenge, unless she heals first, she'll not be able to roll as many dice. No, she needs to heal first. Alright, get 1 experience. Draw 2 cards from a chosen wasteland deck, and we'll do the same deck. Now I gotta choose which one of these to resolve. Scouting ahead. If your exploration is at least 3, it's 2. You may draw 1 additional wasteland card and choose the one to resolve. Alright, Acid Rain or Wind Chasers. These both sound bad. Test Survival, 2. I get 2 white dice. Pass, I get 1 experience. Fail, suffer 2 contaminated wounds for each missing one. Ugh. Melted Armor. If you discard your equipped armor, you may ignore all contaminated wounds suffered from this card. My vest is already broken, though I would like to repair it. If I discard it, well, if I fail, I can discard it to avoid the contaminated wounds. There's a 30% chance of success, somewhere around there. Or Wind Chasers, let's see. Engagement. If you have a heavy vehicle, I do not. Oh, shoot. I forgot I have the sand buggy. What did she fight earlier? Oh, no, she got Rough Ride. Mr. Maul fought the Scrub Python. Okay. Yeah, I can't forget sand buggy. When I'm fighting something, I can have the sand buggy take 1 damage to deal 1 damage to the enemy. So only 3, but a green and a blue. If you have a heavy vehicle, it suffers 2 damage. Nope. If you have a medium vehicle, it suffers 1 damage. Mine is medium. And on a spade, they deal 1 damage. Okay. I get gear and fuel. If I'm successful, I only have to deal 3 damage. And if I'm 1 short, I can use the sand buggy. Although I think I have to choose that first. If I'm lucky and get the experience, I'll be able to get an upgrade already. And I won't take any damage. Well, if I'm going to take 4 contaminated wounds, I'll definitely just use the vest. Yeah, alright, let's do Acid Rain. Come on, let's get lucky. Nope. Alright, well that's 4 contaminated wounds, so I will definitely discard the vest. So that I don't suffer any contaminated wounds. Okay. Well, just out of curiosity, for the Wind Chasers, I would have failed the Wind Chasers too, and used up an ammo from my shotgun. Alright, well, Zoe has had 2 failures so far. And because of the radiation, I do not want to do the challenge yet because of that. So instead, I'm going to camp. I can repair. Well, that's just the vehicle. And then I'm going to have to use both meds on the 2 radiation. Well, not going well so far. Okay, round 3. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, where were we? Start around 3. The drone moves again. Blank, it goes this way. That's too bad, and it moves 2. Darn. And then next round, it's going to end up over here. I was really hoping it would move toward here. 4 or 5. That would have been perfect. Oh well. Mr. Mall has to go. Now, what's he going to do? Well, Zoe's going to take care of this, and then she could be next to this. But I also wanted to, let's see, how far could she move? 8, if she used up all her fuel. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. She can get to, well, this is highway. Ooh, she can get all the way over to here. Although she'd have to go through 2 radiation. Ew. But, or here. But then she'd be all ready for when the drone ends up over here. She could move there, and then the next turn, camp. Well, she won't have any meds. Well, alright, well, let's see. Well, if that's the case, Mr. Maul definitely needs to be next to that. Or maybe Mr. Maul could get way over there and be ready for it. How much movement does Mr. Maul have? 4, well, up to 8, but each space only counts as 1, except highway, which are 0. 1. Radiation. I don't want to go that way. Oh wait, I can go down here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, he can get there in 6. He would pick up 1 radiation. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Alright, so Mr. Maul is going to move and then explore. Move. And spend 1 gas, so he has 6 movement. Desert, scrub, and mountain are all 1. So 1, that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 0. 2 threat tokens and a radiation. Alright, contaminated wound and vehicle damage if it's not an enemy. If it is an enemy, 1 extra health on the enemy and an extra white die. That one's not bad at all. Yeah, that's the nice threat token. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Highway. Cerberus C3D2. Ha ha ha, C3D2, very funny. It has 5 health. It rolls a red, a white, and a blue. And, oh, another threat. It's a ranged attack resolution. If this enemy is defeated, test blades, guns. Blades or guns at 2. If you fail, the enemy is no longer considered defeated. What? Okay, is that blades or guns, or is that blades and guns? What does that mean? Alright, so you have to defeat it and then pass a test to get the 2 experience and 1 gear. And I just drew lose a resource. Well, it's ammo or fuel. I'll lose the ammo. Not a good chance that I'll actually take him out though, especially now that he has 5 health. Okay, well, he's ranged attack. He goes first. Ooh, we got a botch, and oh, come on, 2 on this one. Alright, well, 3 damage. I can block 2 with the tactical vest. Oh, that's right. I was hoping to go to a city and use that as in barter. Well, if the drone had behaved. Alright, so he's doing 3 damage to me. Or 1 if I use the vest. And I need 5. Too bad. Spade doesn't do anything with this, right? Oh yeah, once per combat you may re-roll any of your dice. If you do, break this card. I mean, I could roll this 1, but I'd have a 1 in 6 chance of it becoming a 2, or I could re-roll both of these. I have a slightly better chance, but those aren't good enough odds. And then I have to pass a test to actually get the rewards. So, no, I'm not going to do it. Out of curiosity, though, had I done it, I would have failed. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll take the damage to the vest. It's now broken, so I only take 1 damage. 1 wound. Okay, and then I don't get any rewards. Alright, and then Mr. Mall's other action is going to be to explore. Okay, highway. I can get 2 fuel and 1 vehicle damage. I don't want that because I only have room for 1 fuel. Too bad I didn't throw the fuel away. Nope, he has exploration 3, so I can do this 2 more times. 2 fuel, break 1 chosen gear card. No. What else does this do? Oh yeah, you get 1 extra capacity. Well, actually, before I did that, this was getting swapped out for trash armor since they both just block 1 damage, and if I have to destroy 1, I'd rather be that because this is worth more. Alright, I'm stuck with this one unless I spend fuel. It's this card that says 1 fuel, 1 fuel, 1 med, and 2 vehicle damage. Which, oh, I meant to check before I played. I asked about this. I didn't check to see if there was I didn't check to see if there was anything about this on Board Game Geek. I don't know if this is supposed to just say 1 fuel, 1 med, 2 damage the vehicle, or if it means 2 fuel, or if it means 1 of each resource, but they meant to put an ammo, not fuel. I think it's supposed to say 1 ammo, 1 fuel, 1 med, 2 vehicle damage. So that's how I'm playing it. Alright, 1 of each resource. And I'm stuck with that one unless I spend fuel. But that's fine, I'll take that. Dirt bike only has 3 chassis, so any more damage and it's going to be wrecked. It'll get a malfunction. So he's going to need to repair that. He can do that next turn. He can camp, get rid of the radiation, heal the dirt bike, repair the dirt bike. Let's see. Yeah, and then take care of the challenge that's going to be on here. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. Oh, what was this one? Is this one a tech? I don't remember. I had to roll survival last time, I think. No, that was the one over here. I don't remember. All right, anyway. Oh, that was his second action, was to explore. Zoe's first action is the challenge token. Lost Garrison 105. What time is it? Alright, we'll see how much of this I can get through today. Yeah, the drone was hovering over this area not so long ago. After a few hours of long search, you encounter a group of buildings next to a sandy road leading down a sharp slope. It's a huge farm built from before the Scourge. It's surrounded by green cornfields. Someone evidently takes care of this place. One of the fields is partially burnt down and blackened as if something fell right in the middle of it, but it's hard to say what it was. Oh, right. I had to roll negotiate. I get a green and a blue. A green and a white. So I can go and see the inhabitants, that's negotiate, or I can sneak toward the charred field, which I bet is survival, where I only have 2 white dice. So, yeah, let's do the same one. You go and greet the inhabitants, C12. You drive closer to the farm. A few people are working the fields, a few more are sitting on the wide porch. They're staring at you intently, and when you approach, one of the men aims a double-barrel shotgun at you. You see out of the corner of your eye that one of the drones is lying in the field. Kids are playing around its wreck. You point at the still smoking remnants and say, "I only came for this, and I'll be on my way after I check." The locals are still silently staring at you, so you add, "These machines kill people. I want to destroy them." Oh, I need 3. Oh, that's right. You can discard 1 chosen resource to obtain 1 additional success. Okay. I don't want to have no ammo. Alright, I'll discard a fuel. So that's 1 success. I need 2. Need 2 successes. Chances are okay. Not great. Got it. That's where I am. That's where that is. All right, got it. Success. Okay, so this is going to go on the success side. Where'd that go? Oh, here we go. No. Why am I on that page now? Wasn't it 115? Yes. All right. Oh, no. It was 105. 115 is the next one. Oh, yeah, you go and see the inhabitants. 12, that's what I'm on. All right, that's why I'm on this page. There it is. Pass. C76. Go, says the one with the shotgun after a tense moment, gesturing toward the wreck. The kids are gone in no time as you walk, followed by the looks of wary adults. You squat next to the destroyed machine. Its armor, its armor, covered in military camo, bears an emblem, a bird inside a crown circle. Gain 1 experience, so I'm going to get an upgrade. Nice. You succeed in the drone chase. Take the challenge token from your space and place it on the green space on the plot sheet. This is the success side. Note in the Outback Chronicles, clue 1, bird in a crown circle. All right, well, I better write that down. Same as last playthrough. It resulted in a loss. All right, lost Garrison again. We're still going with Mr. Mall. Zoe. All right, so clue 1. Bird in a crowned circle. It is so noted. Okay, and then one of them has to be next to this. So Zoe's going to go, she's going to go to there. She's right here. Yeah, that just takes 3 to get there. She doesn't have to use any fuel or anything, but I do need a survival card. There was no danger on this, was there? No. Octane Church. 2 greens and a blue. Engagement. You may discard 2 fuel to immediately deal 5 damage to this enemy. Now I wish I had discarded the ammo last time. That would be nice. It says immediately deal 5 damage. So I guess you could kill them. They don't even attack you. Oh well. Alright, they have 4 health. So I'm going to spend my last ammo. I will get 2 greens and 2 whites. I'll get experience and ammo if I succeed. Oh, and that's the second action. They're both ranged attacks, so they go at the same time. And that's 3 damage. Spade counts as 1 on this. Yeah, alright. Good roll. Okay, so I get 1 more experience, and I get my ammo back. But I'm taking 3 damage. I have no armor, so I can't block it. She's going to need to heal at some point. Alright. Oh, what did I have to test over here? It was survival, right? No, anyway. Okay, I got my rewards. Took my damage. And that's it for Zoe's turn. So that's the end of the round. But before the next round, well, we'll move it up, but before the next round actually starts, Zoe made it to 3 XP. She gets an upgrade. I guess I need to find her upgrades. No, there she is. 2 of them are gear. Or they're the general ones, which I might want to take one of the generic ones. I'm thinking I might want either well-trained or specialized. Might want one of those. Well-trained, you choose 2 of the abilities besides blades and guns. So survival, negotiate, aid, and tech. Choose 2 of those and you get an extra green die. Or specialized, choose 2 of them and you get 1 automatic success when you test one of those. Which, I mean, the green die, if you're doing a test, well, you only expect 5/6 of a success. So that's a bad choice. Sure, there's a 1 in 6 chance you can get 2 successes, but in a test, spades almost always count as blank. So yeah, you're guaranteed you get exactly 1 success every time. This side, you expect 5/6 of 1. No. So if I use this, it's going to be specialized. Or, let's see, what are hers? What are the ones special for her? Master Tinkerer, you gain 1 repair. When performing the camp action, instead of your repair, you may discard 1 malfunction card from a vehicle in your space. Oh, I completely forgot about the sand buggy. I should have used that last time to make sure I killed, whatever they were called. Good thing I succeeded anyway. Because you have to do that before you attack. Choose to do 1 damage to the sand buggy, 1 damage to the enemy. And I would have chosen to do that if I hadn't forgotten. Alright, have to remember to check that each time. Do I want to use that? Anyway, extra repair, that would put her up to repair 5, and she can also get rid of a malfunction for her repair ability instead of having to go to a city. Probably not. Gas burner. Advance. You may spend 1 fuel to deal 2 damage to your enemy once per combat. So in between ranged attacks and melee attacks, you can use fuel to do 2 damage. No, that one's a maybe, but I think I'd probably rather have that since she's going to do all the tests. Technical knack. When you draw a broken gear card, you may flip that gear card to its working side once per turn. Okay. She draws gear, she gets to have working gear. Other side, I can't do this one, I have to have 9 experience. But let's see what it is. 1 of a kind. When you gain this card, attach it to any gear card you own. Immediately flip this card to its working side, if it's broken. For you only, its repair cost is considered 2, even if it was X. If you lose the gear card 1 of a kind is attached to, return it to its personal upgrade deck. That one's a no. Junk gun. Alright, ranged attack, 2 green dice, ignore 1 botch you obtained. Well, that's when it's broken. It would start off working, it would get a green and a blue. You can ignore 1 botch, which if you're rolling, well, 1 is the most there could be. Spade deals 1 damage. You may spend 1 ammo to deal 2 additional damage. Ooh. Alright. That's definitely an upgrade from the shotgun. Servo arm. When attacking, you gain 1 white die. Oh, you need to have 6 experience for it. So can't get this yet, but an extra white die when you attack. Or when it's working condition. Well, what would... Oh, it's... wait. You can break this to prevent 1 wound. But... yeah, it says this card... but this card is not armor. You don't wear it. And it says it doesn't take up any capacity in the vehicle. Okay. But still, 1 extra white die when attacking. I like both of these. Specialized would be good for this mission, but She also needs to stay alive, and with a junk gun, she has a better chance of killing enemies so they don't get to retaliate. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the junk gun, and when you're acquiring gear from an upgrade, it's working. And I'll put the sawn-off shotgun in the buggy and equip the junk gun. Oh, and that was... Oh, wait, this is upgrade. It's not during the turn. Okay. Servo arm sounds good, but I think... this or specialized, if she gets to upgrade again. Well, she's at 4 already, so we'll see. Okay. No, that's the one generic one. Yeah, generic one, and these are hers. Okay, next round we have to read 15 in Lost Garrison. According to our observation, yeah, drone was there a while. Move the special marker to the highway space with the... So here's, what I'm not sure about. Gonna have to ask on Board Game Geek or something. Move the lost special marker to the highway space with the... It says next to space 0, the highway space. This is the only highway space, but it says with the threat danger icon. That's this one. So yeah, I don't know. This one's not next to it, but this one doesn't have the threat one. So last time I put it here, I'm going to do that again. Drone moves there, where Mr. Maul is already. And we put another radiation challenge there, but since he doesn't have to move to this space, I think he's not going to take any radiation. Which is why I moved him there. Second contact with a drone, 115. Mark that in the Outback Chronicles. All right. Yeah, I don't need to write that down. Okay, so now, well, Mr. Maul's already right here. He can just do the challenge. And then that's going to move. So I could move already and guess at where it's going to end up, or I could just do some exploring, which is probably the better way to go. Or you know what, maybe I should explore first. Yeah, all right, let's explore first. Mr. Maul's going to explore. And he's in highway. Ah. 2 fuel? No. And 1 damage. No. I'm full of fuel right now. 1 med. Or I could draw 1 more. If I draw 1 more, I'm stuck with it. And most of the highway ones, I think, have fuel. So I'll take the 1 med. Okay, his second action is going to be the challenge token. So he's going to do that one. Let's see, for this one, that's where I'm going to have to roll survival if I go with them. He gets a green and a white. That's better than Zoe. And, and then he'll get the gun. But I want Zoe to have the gun. Didn't think about that. Yeah, really would have been nice if he hadn't gotten knocked out earlier. I could have had Zoe right here, which is what I wanted. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so that'll be 115. You're driving through an old highway overpass. Combing the area visited not so long ago by the drone. While looking around, you notice from above a wide bomb crater. Inside, right in the open under the unforgiving sun, there's a group of machines similar to the one you're chasing. Each spread a sort of shiny tent around it. Once you leave the overpass behind, you almost run over a group of soldiers. Judging by the badges on their uniforms, they belong to the Old World Order, an organization trying to make Australia great again. One of them, a young female officer, motions you to stop. They're charging batteries. They've been on our radars for the last couple of days. There's more of them, you answer. I've been following one of them from the settlement they destroyed. And they say, we'll try to get them before they fly off. Will you help us? So choose I'm going with you, or I'll cover you in case there were more. Well, yeah, last time I said I'm going with you. I know that's going to be a survival role. Was I able to discard anything for successes? I don't remember. But I think I'll go with I'll cover you in case there were more. Yeah, I'm going to try that out. See what happens with that one. All right, I'll cover you in case there were more. Everyone must think you're a coward, but you don't give a shit. You're watching the soldiers taking strategic positions. One of them, a giant of a man, is carrying an enormous sniper rifle on his shoulder. You haven't seen such a big piece in your life. They're about to open fire, but there's sound of rotors and shooting drones spurring out of the crater. The sniper returns fire, taking down 2 or 3, but then a missile explodes close to his spot. The Old World Order are suffering heavy losses. Unless you do something, the whole squad will be decimated. Oh. It's only going to lose 10%? Well, that's no big deal. How about devastated? Annihilated? One of those words. I think that's more what they're going for. Choose. Despite the risk, you start carrying out the wounded from the kill zone. Or if you're equipped with a ranged weapon and you spend 1 ammo, you start shooting at the drones, drawing their attention. I do have a pistol. Hopefully I don't actually have to attack. Because, well, then I won't have any more ammo. Well, and pistol's crap. But since you have to check to see if you qualify for that one, yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm going to spend an ammo. You start shooting at the drones, drawing their attention. C63. You're shooting and the drones are returning fire. A moment later, bullets hit the ground all around you, and a missile turns an Old World Order off-road into a burning wreck. Yet your intervention enables the squad to regroup and discourage the machines from continuing combat. Barely few of them fly away from the battlefield. You are dealt 4 damage. Okay. Well, I have meds. Where'd that go? Which number was that? 63. You're dealt 4 damage. You spend a few hours with the soldiers. They tell you about the movement of drone swarms around the waste. They even show you a printed map of the continent with red dots. Looks like a lot is going on in the west. Gain 1 experience. Okay. You succeed in the drone chase. Take the challenge token from your space and place it on the green space in the score sheet. All right, so I already have 2 successes. That's good. Note in the Outback Chronicles, Clue 2, drone movement in the west. All right, that wasn't too bad. So I didn't get a weapon, but I got a clue, and well, I'm sure I would have gotten a clue if I'd succeeded the last time. All right, Clue 2, drone movement in the west. So yeah, last time I failed by going with them. Can't remember. I think I took damage and got the gun, but no clue because I failed. All right. Let's see. so that was Mr. Maul's first turn. His second turn, yeah, I think we'll do some more exploring, or his second action of his turn. Yeah, explore. Okay, still don't need any fuel. 1 ammo and 1 wound? No. I don't need ammo, I need meds. 1 fuel? No, I don't need that either. Yeah, we'll draw a third one. I'm stuck with it, or I could spend 1 fuel, that might not be too bad. Okay, 1 med and 1 vehicle damage. Ooh. I forgot the dirt bike had 2 damage, so if I take this, my dirt bike is going to malfunction. I don't want to do that. Maybe I should have camped first. Yeah, I'm going to spend a fuel to draw another one. So what did I skip? Oh yeah, 1 ammo, 1 wound, 1 fuel. Yeah. Ooh. 1 fuel, 1 ammo, and radiation. Oh. Or I can spend fuel and draw 1 more, and then, well, I'll definitely be stuck with that one. Alright, go for it. I don't want the radiation. Alright, well, I get radiation anyway. I just didn't get the ammo. 2 fuel. Alright, not good exploration. And I'm sure to die now, that's alright. He'll just have to camp. But I can't get rid of both radiation and heal. Well, let's see. Alright, so that was Mr. Maul's turn. He's all done. Zoe. Alright, so where does Zoe want to try to get? Let's see. Oh, next turn is regular movement, and then it's going to... This is where it's going to leave the next challenge marker. She doesn't need to get there this turn. She just needs to get there, or one of them needs to be here next turn. Alright. Let's see. She has 4 wounds right now, but no meds, so she can't heal anyway. Oh, that's right. She got her new gun. Okay, we'll just do regular movement. Alright. Or I can explore first. Yeah. Explore first. Hopefully she gets a better result. Desert. Ooh, a gear and a wound. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Alright, so she gets a wound, but she gets a piece of gear. Pain saw. Oh, it's supposed to be broken. Pain saw. Well, broken or working, it only gets 1 die. During engagement, so before you roll anything, you can spend 1 fuel to gain 2 red dice when attacking. That's a nice weapon, but it's 2-handed, so I can't have it equipped and my jump gun equipped. So that's a problem. When it's working, it's the same thing, but a spade deals 2 damage. When it's broken, it only deals 1. Okay, well, alright, it's going in the sand buggy. Alright, well, that was her first action, and then she's going to move. Let's see, she has 4 movement, can move an extra 2 with fuel. That'll cost 2. Well, it's 4 to get to there. Well, 4 to get to there. Going through 1 threat token. And she's guaranteed radiation and contamination if she get, well, or a threat. Ugh. Yeah, she's gonna go to, no. She's gonna go to here. Pick up the radiation right now. Alright, so that costs 4, and but it does go through 1 threat. So I have to draw a threat token. And then draw a wasteland card. Ooh, this is the good one. 1 vehicle damage or 1 white die for an enemy. Well, I only have 1 ammo. Jammer. Threat 1. Okay, so I get another one. Oh. Ooh, a red, a green, and a blue. Ouch. That's a horrible enemy. If I can defeat it, well, it's already doing 1 damage. Okay, it's... Alright, there's almost no chance Zoe won't get knocked unconscious. That's okay. When she regains consciousness, she'll heal 4 and heal 1 radiation. But then she'll have an injury. Oh, and a white die. Because, yeah, it's already dealing 1 damage, so unless all 4 of these come up blank or botch... yeah, alright, so 1 in 432 chance that I don't get knocked unconscious. 4 health. Alright, so how does my gun work? Since this is the first time I get to use it. Well, gun skill. Zoe gets 1 white and 1 green. And then junk gun, I get a green and a blue. And I get to ignore 1 botch symbol, so I won't... This is the only die that has one of those, so I can't break the gun. And if I get a fate, I deal 1 damage, and then I can spend ammo to deal 2 additional damage, but, well, I only have 1 ammo, and that's to fire the gun. 2 experience, that'll be another upgrade, and a gear. Okay, so I'm definitely going to use the sand buggy, do 1 damage to it, to do 1 damage to Jammer. So I only have to do 3 damage. I want to make sure I succeed. Should be able to get 3. Okay, so they're both ranged attacks, they go at the same time. Jammer, yeah. Oh, dang, the 1 spade though, that's gonna break my junk gun. Now I'm gonna have to repair it. That's only 2 to repair, that's not too bad. Alright, I need 3. Alright, got my 3. Well, got 4. Didn't need to use the sand buggy. That's okay. Okay, well, all that damage... 6, 7 plus... Well, 7. So that's 7 damage. It's really just 1 wound, because that's all I have room for. Oh no, it's 2 wounds. Excuse me. So Zoe's now unconscious. It's okay. I still, those attacks happen at the same time, so I did succeed. I do get 2 experience and a gear. At least I get the rewards. What do I get this? Ooh, medkit. Okay. Oh, but it's broken. When testing aid, you may discard this card to automatically pass the test. If I fix it, when testing aid, you gain 1 blue die. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 times of testing aid. If you roll a spade, you obtain 1 additional success in this test and heal 2 wounds. Well, I'd kind of rather have an automatic success. Well, I mean, currently it's broken anyway, and it takes 4 to repair. I won't be repairing it anytime soon. I can only put 1 more piece of gear in here. But that could be very useful in a challenge. And my junk gun got broken because of that 1 spade. Too bad. So what does it have now? 2 greens. 2 greens instead of 2 blues. Oh, and you can't spend extra ammo to do more damage. Alright. Well, now that that's over, I mean, as long as I don't have any ammo, I should have the pain saw equipped instead. Which would mean currently I can't have any more gear in there. Let's my other? Oh yeah, I have the shotgun as well. Well, the shotgun and knife, I don't really need them. If I have to ditch something, I can ditch one of those. Okay. All right. So that's the end of the round. Zoe gets an upgrade. And then this is going to go up to 5. The drone's going to move. There will be a roll to see where the drone goes. But first, Zoe gets another upgrade. Now, so these, yeah, gas burner was a maybe. There's the servo arm. So what does it do? When attacking, you get an extra white die. And you put it in the buggy, but it doesn't count toward capacity. Alright, so an extra white die when attacking. Which would be good in case I ever get another radiation and have to lose a die. I just won't roll the white one. One of a kind, no. So gas burner, I need fuel for that. Currently I don't have any, or specialized, which I already have an automatic success on an aid. So even though she only has 2 white dice, that's fine. I don't need any help there. Tech's the one she's best at. Let's see, I already had one where negotiate had to be used, so on any additional checks, well, on one where survival would have been used, although I didn't go that route. I'm betting tech is going to come up at some point. So servo arm to help out in fighting, or specialized to help out in challenges. Yeah, specialized. If she actually gets another upgrade, I'll get the servo arm. Okay, what color is she? Orange? Okay, so I'm choosing. I've already done negotiate. Well, survival is the one she's weakest in, so survival. An automatic. If I do a survival check, I get an automatic success, and tech hasn't come up yet, but I bet it will sometime. So I'm going to do tech. Tech and survival. She gets a free success. All right, I like that. Now, before the next round starts, yeah, they're getting these. The drone's going to move, but oh, now what time is it? No, I could maybe play one more round. Let's see. Yeah, I could do one more round. Okay. Okay, round 5. Drone. Okay, blank. It's moving this way. And it's going to go 3. Okay, and then at the start of round 6, it's moving here. So I want one of the characters to be here, and I want one to be on or next to this. Well, I think I want Zoe over here, and then Mr. Mall, maybe on the highway spot. Oh, actually, that stinks that it went up there. It would have been better if it went down here. Oh well. I definitely don't want to go through any radiation. Oh, and yeah, and he's stunned. What does that do? Oh, at the start of your move action, draw 1 threat token. This just happened last turn. Yeah, he hasn't moved since he got that. Okay. Well, he definitely needs to heal. I think I'll get rid of 1 radiation and 3 wounds. And then he'll get to repair the tactical vest. And 1 damage to the dirt bike, or both damage to the dirt bike and nothing else. Alright, well he has 4 movement. Scrubs and mountains count as 1. Let's see. To get to there, let's see. To avoid stuff, can't go through craters, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 to get to there. So if I spend 1 fuel, I can get there. He'll get 2 threat tokens, though. Well, before he moves, he's camping. Camping. Spend both meds. And then repair the tactical vest. It's going to take the place of the trash armor. And 1 damage to that. And the 2 meds, 1 radiation and 3 wounds. Then he's going to move. Spend 1 fuel. Whew, the only resource he has is 1 fuel. To go, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can go here and make it 2 threat tokens. And then I don't have any threat tokens next time he moves. No, because next, well, it's going to go here, and then it's going to move this way or this. No, there. All right. Unless it from here, if it goes this way, it only moves 1. Not a very good chance of that, though. Okay. He'll move there. He gets 2 threat tokens and then has to draw a wasteland card for highway. Ooh, a blue die and a damage if it's an enemy, or vehicle damage and radiation if it's not an enemy. Well, it's an enemy. 16 wheelers, 2 blue, a green, and a white. And they're already dealing 1 damage. I do get a block, 2 with the tactical vest at least. 18 wheelers. This enemy on a spade, this enemy deals 1 damage. 2 instead if you must resolve any threat tokens in this combat. Alright, a spade is worth 2. That's bad. 3 chances at spades. And I get 1 experience. That would give me an upgrade. I need that and a fuel. But don't have a great chance of success because I just get Barbarian Club, 2 whites, and then 2 greens for the Barbarian Club. They're a ranged attack, so they get a go. If they knock me out, I don't get a fight back. That's 5, 6. Yeah, 3, yeah, that's 6. I'll definitely use a tactical vest, otherwise Mr. Maul will get knocked out. So 4. And then, do I defeat the 16 wheelers? Two. Well, I got 2 on here. If I break the barbed wire club, I can re-roll these. And I just need 2 successes. And, well, have a pretty good chance at it. I think it's about a 2 in 3 chance. So yeah, I'll break the Barbarian Club. Gonna need to repair it, but it only costs 1 to repair, so that's fine. Alright, good, got it. Okay, so experience, that's good. And fuel. Definitely worth it. Alright, so Mr. Maul's going to get an upgrade at the end of the turn, or at the end of the round. So he's done, and he's conscious, and he's next to the drone. No meds, though. That's... Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, no, this is a great spot, because this is going to move down here next turn. He's already next to it. Alright, but Zoe wants to be on there, so that she's not going to take any radiation when that thing activates. Okay, so Zoe, that's right. Her first action is to regain consciousness, heal 4, and radiation. And then I would really like to get to here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't make it. Darn. No, what am I saying? 2, 3, no, that's still 7. No, that way. Radiation, though. Well, she doesn't have any. 2 threat tokens and a radiation. If she goes this way, it's 1, 2, 3. That's desert. So that'll cost 6. Okay, so she can get here. What is her wound? Half blind. Each spade you obtain is considered a blank. Okay. I guess that's not horrible. Alright, so she's going to move and use her fuel. No ammo. Definitely going to need to explore. Whoa. I'm going to use move and use the fuel. I don't have anything for the pain saw, so let's go back. Let's just equip the knife. Pain saw will just roll 1 white die. At least the knife will roll 2. She'll pick up 2 threat tokens and a radiation on her way. And I guess if she got knocked unconscious again, ooh. Okay, scrub. So this deck. Oh, it's not an enemy, so 1 vehicle damage, that's fine. 2 vehicle damage, okay. Although now the sand buggy, that needs some repairs. Although so does the jump gun, so she's... Actually, okay, as long as she's there, that's fine. She just might not actually do the challenge token right away. Alright, well, 2 vehicle damage. Test aid, 2. Ooh. If I pass, I get 2 experience. That's the one I can have an automatic success with. But then I don't have an automatic success when I'm doing one of the challenge tokens. Burn it down. If you discard... What? If you discard 1 fuel... No, I don't have any. You obtain 1 additional success this test. Oh, that's too bad. If I had fuel, I would use it. Oh, threat 1. Draw another one. Two damage. Oh, come on. You stink. So I pass, I get 2 experience. If I fail, keep this card, place on it the number of damage tokens equal to the number of your missing successes. Whenever you would heal any wounds or contaminated wounds, discard 1 token from this card instead. Discard this card when it has no tokens left. Okay. If I take the automatic success, I get 2 experience. Yeah, and I didn't choose aid for this because I had the automatic success. Alright, well if I roll dice, I get 2 dice. There's only 1 in 4 chance I succeed. No, slightly better than that because you have the 2 sides. Most likely result is I'll put 1 damage token on here. So that's just a little less healing I'll have later. But there is a chance I succeed and get the 2 experience. I kind of want to save the automatic success for a challenge. Yeah, I'm just going to do a regular roll. Hey, alright, success. I got lucky. 2 experience. Okay, Zoe's up to 8. Okay, that was it. Alright, so that's the end of the round. Now it's going to go up to 6. The drone's going to end up moving where Zoe is and place a challenge token there. Mr. Maul is just going to explore and hopefully get to heal and stuff like that. Oh, wait. Mr. Maul gets an upgrade. I think he's taking the same upgrade he had last time. Where is that one? Eagle-eyed. Whenever he would gain any resources during the explore action, he additionally gains 1 chosen resource. So extra meds every time he explores, basically. Alright. Alright, so yes, now that's the end of the round. But since I have to leave a little early today, I'm going to end right there. I'll finish that off probably not until the next day on the schedule, which is Tuesday. Well, maybe Monday if I have enough work done before then, since Monday is a holiday. Alright, so, yep, still liking this game quite a bit. Waste Nights is good fun. Where is my mouse? There we go. Still liking this game quite a bit. Hopefully I'll succeed this time on the adventure. As long as I can stay by the drone, I think I'll be okay, because I do have 2 successes already. And hopefully that's enough. The most you could get is 5, I assume. And one of them, you only have 1 chance on the very last turn to get to it. Anyway, so yeah, liking it so far. Hopefully I succeed, and the next time I can start another adventure. Whatever the other easy one was. Safe Haven, I think? Anyway, gonna call it. So that's it for today. The Knights will lay some more waste next time.